And here we have another crazy fucking Sunday in the NFL. Look at all this shit. The Falcons are 2-0, completing comebacks instead of giving up comebacks. The Ravens, my pick to win the North, beat the Bengals, who were most people's pick to win that division. Cowboys defense rolls to an easy win, as I predicted. That's kind of why I didn't stream that game, because that game ended up going the way I thought it would. The Denver Broncos need to be like, I don't know, analyzed and studied by government scientists to explain just how fucking horrible they've been for the last 7 years. And they managed to find a way to sink to a new low today. I think they were up 24-6 and ended up losing to Washington, giving up 35. What else happened? Seahawks beat the Lions in overtime with a touchdown, so you know it's legit. Seattle gets back on track. The Rams looked promising against the 49ers, but the Niners pull away late and assert their dominance over that division. The Cardinals blow a big lead. They were up by 20 over the Giants and end up losing. The Giants are still one of the worst teams in the league. Don't let that fool you. And Saquon Barkley got hurt. The Buffalo Bills rolled the Raiders. How you liking that Josh McDaniels year 2, huh? Luckily for the Raiders, Denver's so bad they tricked you into thinking that, hey, these Raiders are going to be okay. Spoiler alert, Buffalo was pissed off and you felt the wrath. Anything else? Tampa Bay gets an easy win over the Bears. The Justin Fields apologists are really quiet after these first 2 games. Thought he was supposed to take some kind of big leap in year 2. I'm not seeing it. And the Bucs, I think, are a little underrated. A lot of that talent from that Super Bowl run is still there. And Baker's baking. They're doing a lot of good things. So that NFC South's interesting. Speaking of which, the Panthers play the Saints tomorrow. Be streaming during that game. What else we got? Is that about it? Houston got their ass beat by the Colts, but at what a price. Anthony Richardson is out with a concussion. He got banged up the last 2 minutes of last week. Started today and got hurt in the, I think, second half of the game today. But they were beating the Texans so bad. The Colts are a pretty solid little team. But they can't keep a quarterback healthy to save their lives. And I think that's about the rundown of the day. It was pretty wacky. Like I said, oh, wait, no. The Chargers found a new way to charger. What, they sacked Tannehill 5 times, get some takeaways, held Derrick Henry to under 100 yards rushing, and still fucking lose to the Titans? Oh. Fucking Chargers, man. They just... That AFC West is a fucking clown show outside of Kansas City, who won with defense today, because I was watching part of that game while I was watching the Falcons, and you can hear me react to it in my stream, where I see the Jaguars down by 8 with 4.5 minutes to go with all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning, go for it on 4th and 12 instead of taking the field goal. Guess what? They didn't get it, and then they never saw the ball again. So Chiefs win 17-9. I mean, that field goal would have helped, you know? I think. I mean, fuck. Take the field goal. Even if you score a touchdown, you still got to go for 2. I don't get Doug Peterson's logic there. 4th and 12, just take. I understand if it's like 4th and 1, maybe 4th and 2, but it was 4th and fucking 12. So come on, Dougie P. You can't be feeling yourself that much. He's gonna write a book about that decision. But alas, here we are, Sunday Night Football. We got an AFC East match. Miami Dolphins versus the Patriot bright red clad New England Patriots. Love the throwback uniform. A lot of great throwback uniforms. The Falcons wore theirs today and beat those Green Bay Packers to get to 2-0. Kenny Chesney sucks. Hashtag Tuanon. I picked the Dolphins to win this game. Could be a trap game. You never know what... Honestly, these days, more than ever, you never know what you're going to get out of New England. You really don't. You just don't know. You could get a brilliant defensive effort that keeps the game close, or they could just get destroyed here. I don't know which way it's going to go. But that Jets-Cowboys game went exactly the way I said it was going to go, and that's why I didn't stream it. So I spared myself that waste of time. I watched every minute of it, though. And that Hail Mary at the end of the Broncos game. Dear God, I nearly shit my pants. And then I nearly shit my pants even harder when Washington commits blatant pass interference on the 2-point conversion and the refs deny them the flag, giving Washington the win. Oh, crazy fucking day. Crazier than week 1, if you can believe it. A lot of bad teams, a lot of great teams. It's becoming a little clearer early on who the good teams are. There's some good 1-1s, but all the 2-0s I'm pretty confident about.
Six-time Super Bowl winner as a head coach, going for regular season win 299 of his career.
Belichick looking like the Kool-Aid man. He's got a bright red Patriots hoodie on, but it's not even the throwback one, Bill. You can't fucking play along and get into it here.
Jason Sanders, the all-pro kicker, 2020, will kick it off in Ty Montgomery.
Here we go. Hey, Green Bay fans, remember Ty Montgomery when he fumbled that kickoff against the Rams and y'all traded him the next week? That was funny. New England's got a lot of hand-me-down running backs on this roster. Patriots get the ball first. If only the Dolphins wore their throwbacks tonight as well. That would have been cool. Squint your eyes, you think it's like 1987 or something. I like these running backs for New England. I just don't know if this offense can be consistently good. I think Bill O'Brien's a massive improvement over what they had last year. He did great things in the past with New England, but Tom Brady made that easy. Let's not count that out here. So, Dolphins have a hell of a pass rush. That secondary is going to get stronger too when Jalen Ramsey gets back, but the pass rush won them the game late last week against the Chargers. Good quick throw. Gain of 5. Mike Gesicki, yeah. Like I said, Patriots have a lot of hand-me-downs. They are the bargain bin of the NFL currently, especially on offense. It's just a fucking island of misfit toys. Fucking Juju's on this team. Devontae Parker, Gesicki's on this team. Zeke is the running back. Not the number 1 running back, but he's there. What can New England do with a division rival? A little screen to Parker. Gain of 4, sets up a 3rd and 1. Now New England can maybe play to their strengths here. They're a running team. To be successful, they better be a running team. I know about running teams being successful early in this season. Right, Atlanta Falcons? Third one. Oh, they're going to do the nope. They flip it. And an easy first down. Nice gain of about 7. Get this home team rolling. I think the Dolphins win this game, but I want this to be competitive and entertaining. Yeah, they had me fooled. I thought they were doing the little Philly play there, but they do a little flip. Falcons ran a couple of plays today in key situations that I didn't agree with the calls on, but magically they worked. I'm thinking of the toss to Bijan on the 4th down late in the 4th quarter where I was like, what the fuck is that call? And it worked. Nice cuts by Stevenson. Gain of 9. Yeah, buddy. New England was tough last week. They fell behind early because of turnovers, but they held their own with Philly. I think they should have won the game. What's up, Michael? You missed my rundown of everything nutty that's happened today. 2-0. Atlanta Falcons. Screen. And it's a beautiful play for New England. New England rolling down the field here. Remember, Miami struggled last week defensively, especially against the run. The Chargers ran the ball all over them. What's up, Cowboy? Today was your last Sunday working, so you're good. That's awesome. A lot of craziness today in the NFL. We'll talk about it at halftime when they're showing the highlights. And we'll talk about it tomorrow night during the Monday night games. There's a Monday night doubleheader tomorrow. Nobody really hung out during the Falcons stream today. So what, you guys didn't want to see me melt down in real time? I kept my cool through that whole Falcons game for a couple of reasons. My friend Anthony was here, so when the Falcons struggled, we just talked about anything but the game, even though I was keeping my eye on the game. And it kind of kept me even keel. And I had a confidence that Atlanta was going to pull it off. Did I get your message on Discord? I have not seen the Discord message. I haven't checked Discord in, well, days. So I'll have to check that later. I had a confidence that Atlanta was going to pull it off. Whoa, Mac Jones is down. There's that Miami pass rush, Bradley Chubb.
The Titans comes up with the sack and the big loss.
I mentioned that earlier. That pass rush is brutal.
Sometimes it's
Saved the day last week for Miami.
on task. You're going to see both guys here, and David Long comes shooting through that gap.
This was a promising drive for New England. Hey, Bradley Chubb wasn't even the first guy to get there. Long got there before Chubb.
Out of his defense a week ago, giving up over 200 yards rushing and almost took away their chance to win it.
They fake the screen. Jones comes back, throws the screen the other way, and there's nothing there. Fourth down. Good stop for Miami.
Plays and the Patriots moving the ball.
So next week we'll do NFL parlays and NASCAR stuff. All right, I wouldn't have won any money this week anyway. I was going to pick Brad for the race, and I'm sure somebody would have botched my parlay. I don't know who, because I hadn't made up my mind entirely on who I was thinking about picking if I'd gotten a parlay.
Absolutely one of the best, and has the reputation, as we well know now, that his play calling is one of the best in all of football. That was part of the reason he got that job. Mike McDaniel said, when you go against him, you understand very well how good he is.
Bryce Behringer is the new punter for New England, the rookie out of Michigan State.
Woo!
And caught on the knee at the 15 by Braxton Berrios.
Urinating tree. You better make a greatest game video about that Broncos versus Redskins game. I mean, Commanders. Sorry. Don't fucking sue me. White people that were for some reason offended by an NFL team name that existed for like 8,000 years. Please don't sue me. I still say Redskins and I still say San Diego Chargers. Because LA doesn't want the Chargers, so they might as well be San Diego. I know the Giants still won, but I feel the same as I did hours ago when I put on Facebook. And with the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select. I still feel how the same way, especially now that Barkley got hurt today. You just noticed the Giants come back? Yeah, I saw a lot of that on Red Zone when I was watching the Jets get their shit kicked in by Dallas, as I predicted. Even if Rodgers played, the Cowboys still handedly win, my opinion. So Zach Wilson was not good, but I don't think Rodgers would have been great either. So Dallas is too good right now. The thing is, we all like to poke fun at the Cowboys, but you cannot tell me that there are 3 NFC teams better than the Cowboys. The 49ers are the only team that's comparable. The Eagles are a little off, I think. So I would say Cowboys, 49ers. Could be the year, ladies and gentlemen. The NFC's kind of not weak, but there's a clear separation from the top 3 teams, 49ers, Cowboys, Eagles, and everyone else. Like, it's a distant 4th place for everyone else at best. Bears suck. Giants suck. Vikings suck. Cardinals suck. Other than that, I think everybody's in the hunt.
And by FanDuel, official partner of the NFL. Get a look through the years at Mac Jones and Tua Tagovailoa. They were in the same quarterback room. Jalen Hurts was with them as well in Alabama. These guys winning national.
It's good to see Alabama quarterbacks getting drafted high and having some success. Mac Jones had a great rookie year. Tua's really good when he's healthy. He's actually exceptional when he's healthy. Jalen Hurts, his resume right now speaks for itself after last season. He's pretty damn awesome. And Bryce Young got drafted this year by the Panthers. He's a bit of a project, but I'm not going to count him out just because he sucked against the Falcons last week. Tough test tomorrow playing against the Saints, who will play defense. Mostert, part of the Miami offense that is hell-bent on being the fastest offense in history. Got to keep Tua healthy or this whole thing falls apart. We know that. We saw that last year. I hope he stays healthy because they're fun to watch.
Missed the first game in LA against the Chargers. After the game of 3 to the air.
Pump fake. Gonna run it. Slides. Takes a little bit of a shot from behind.
2-yard line.
Third down.
And 3. Year 4 last year, he led the league in passing.
Rams have a good rookie receiver. That's good. And they get Cooper Kupp back in a couple of weeks. Losing to the 49ers, there's no shame in that. I think the Rams can bounce back this year. They're going to be a playoff contending team. Like I said, there's only 4 teams in the NFC I really rule out, and Bears, Vikings, Giants, and Cardinals. They're the only ones that I'm like, yep, you guys suck and you have no chance. Step up, New England. Man, look at that coverage. Collinsworth pointed out the coverage New England's playing here. Tua takes the short throw, wide open, first down. Unbelievable, the Rams hit it on a draft pick. Their strategy is usually ignore draft picks. New England is playing deep cover 3.
But they are going to start with 3 guys very deep, and for Tua, he's just going to have to be patient. He's going to have some gifts throwing underneath with all that coverage.
Take those gifts, man.
Did the right thing. Give it to Mariota.
One thing Belichick is going to game plan for, his signature is your best player. Whoever your X factor is, he will do anything he can to take that away from you and get you out of your comfort zone. And I think the Dolphins are a little out of their comfort zone throwing underneath. They're a home run hitting kind of offense. That's how you rack up 466 yards against alleged defensive guru Brandon Staley's defense last week. Dude's supposed to be a defensive mastermind. The Chargers are ass.
First round pick, 17th overall, played every snap in his debut last week against the Eagles. Mostert comes left. 2 yards past the 45-yard line after the reception. Picked up the second first down of this drive.
So this is essentially the Miami running game. It's called an outside zone play, and whether they're doing it with the lead back or whatever they're doing, all these linemen are going to go this way. And what you're going to see is the New England Patriots play this really better than anybody. And last year, I think they averaged like 5.5 yards a play. Whoa, and that is a problem right now for the New England Patriots.
Ooh.
Their backup cornerback Marcus Jones.
Marcus Jones is down on one knee.
For Jonathan Jones is down on one knee.
Jones out, the unrelated Marcus Jones comes in as the starter.
Guy's got 25 catches in 2 games. When Stafford finds a guy he likes, they are going to get the ball a lot. You need to be Matthew Stafford's best friend. You'll put up Pro Bowl numbers. He will get you the ball.
Mostert just throwing that right arm towards him.
It looked like his helmet right into the shoulder pad and then almost snapped off of his head. And now they are down to their 4th cornerback against this speed.
Good to see him walking off, and maybe the equipment will get repaired. He can get back in. That's Miles Bryant, who was brought back on a 1-year deal. Was with the Patriots last year. He comes in. Touch to see him play in nickel instead. Playing on the outside now. 2nd and 7. Toss Mostert. Good block to spray.
First down for Mostert.
The 45-yard line.
Wow, there is no question. As long as they stay in this defense, 3 safeties in the back, no linebacker in here, you're going to see a lot of running plays called by Mike McDaniel, and it's so far working very well. But you can tell Bill Belichick.
This has the feel of one of those boring Patriots games where they get slowly suffocated and lose by 10. I don't feel like this is going to be a nail biter. Tua's looking deep. Takes the short throw. New England's taking the deep ball away, but they're still giving up yards.
This is the whole question always with Bill Belichick. What is he going to do? Take away what you do best. Is this taking away the deep shots from Miami?
Well, the bottom line is you cannot let Tyreek Hill have 215 yards and 2 touchdowns and Jalen Waddle be waddling in your end zone. You've got to figure out something that is is going to slow that down. And I think
They're slowing it down, but the Dolphins are being really patient,
a little bit, and let's win in the red zone because then
matriculating down the field.
it's tough for that speed to get it making it back.
There's the little pass downfield to Hill, and there's about 30 defenders around him. First down. He wants 2,000. He's well on pace for that.
Favorite pass play right there. They have been running that for a long time. You're going to get a little slant, you're going to get a wheel, or you're going to get a flat. That is one that you saw Deshaun Watson sort of originate, I believe.
He's like, I want 2,000 yards, and New England's like, the fuck you were getting it. Like, we're not letting that happen.
Mostert stays in. Savon Ahmed. The other back comes in.
Nobody over here. First and goal, Miami.
It's first and goal, Miami. As Ahmed takes it deep in the red zone.
Ahmed, not the dead terrorist, the running back.
By sitting back there,
Did I just make a Jeff Dunham reference? I sure did.
and Mike McDaniel's doing the absolute right thing. Just make them come up and make some tackles to the outside. Don't mess around with those interior guys. They're too tough to run against. But on the edge with these outside zones, reverses, tough.
Oh, it's so tough for the Dolphins playing against a computer-generated Madden roster like the Patriots have right now. You know, the Jets got their ass kicked today, but did you see how good their defense played? Cowboys got all those takeaways and had to kick field goals off of all of them on short fields. Jets defense was busting their ass and still lost by 20. That's how good the Cowboys are right now.
But right now, this game is going to be won or lost.
And I've talked so much today hanging out with Anthony, I almost have no voice left. So, let me bring my mic closer so I can talk lower and not hurt myself.
Second and goal.
Draw, and the Patriots are all over it. 3-yard loss.
At the 5-yard line. Bryant was there among several Patriots defenders to set up this third down.
Kalani Tabai, what a brilliant play there to elude the block initially and be able to jump around and go in between those two pulling offensive linemen. That's his
Classic Belichick defense. Watch him make a stand here. It's third down.
By the Lions, second year with the Patriots.
Not a lot of space for Miami to work. I feel like Miami's an offense that works better with space. You get pinched down here inside the 5, things become a little harder.
down the field.
Patriots bring an extra rusher.
What the fuck was that, Tua? Did you guys see Tua there? He just panicked, collapsed, and lobbed the ball up out of bounds immediately.
The Patriots defense
What a stand.
up with 3 good plays in a row. Tua slipping on that one. Safely.
It looked to me like he just fell down.
Had a few snap issues last
Oh, it was a low snap, and then he fell backwards and just lobbed it out of bounds.
found his footing, and for Bill Belichick, Steve Belichick, they will take
What a
3
stand.
points all day. And now it just
You didn't want to work, but you made $240 in 7 hours. Where can I get that?
good. Now it's up to you.
Michael, if I move to New Hampshire, can you get me a job?
Sanders, you see his numbers.
But tell him I ain't working Sundays.
2020. First on the score sheet tonight, as he is good with the field goal. 23 yards.
3-0 Miami. Like they said, New England will take that all day long. Keep it to field goals. Make them field goal you to death if they're going to beat you. I wonder how much money the food workers at the Cowboy stadiums were making during the Metallica concerts last month. Because they were getting tips and stuff. And I was like, damn, I wonder how much they're making. Man, how about that Justin Fields today, or as I like to call him, Mitchell Trubisky 2.0? So can we go ahead and pencil the Broncos in for 0-3? They got to play Miami next week. It's weird having back-to-back Sundays early in a season where I don't have to be pissed off at the Atlanta Falcons because they've had so many bad starts the last 5 years, and now they're 2-0. Then again, I remember in 2015 we went 5-0 and missed the playoffs. Weak.
In Boston, we're back here between Boston and Providence and Foxborough, Mass. Hurricane came through. Thankfully, for most of the residents of the populated areas here in New England, it was well out of the Atlantic. We did not have as bad weather as was forecast early in the week, and tonight it is a picture-perfect night.
I love that new video screen they have at Gillette Stadium. That's pretty nice.
Installed here. $250 million in renovations to close off the stadium. The whole place feels different with that board up there. It's beautiful. And the lighthouse for Kenny Chesney.
Michael, how hard is that job? Like, would you say that it's a really hard job? Because it sounds like it might get overwhelming. I'm curious how that job actually works.
Taking the Charles and see if there's some good seas. Josh McDaniels, year one, they got to the playoffs. They were sixth in points per game, and then Josh took the Raiders job. And last year, Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, a little bit more choppy seas in the offense, and now Bill O'Brien takes back. It's a two-man skull, and these guys, their brains.
What is this graphic they're showing?
Get along very well. Great things to say about.
Will I have a voice left at the end of this tonight? I don't know. Hey, Zeke Elliott got a yard and a half.
Drew him out of the skull, did they? Ezekiel Elliott, he got thrown out, and he landed in a good spot for him.
I guess he landed in a good spot.
A week ago, but for Bill O'Brien, you really get the feeling that he is beginning to blend in the old Patriots offense with some of the stuff that he learned as a college head coach and assistant. And so it was fun to watch the offense. It's just going to take a little.
Good throw there. Third and short here.
They're going to rely on a lot here this year. His seventh year out of Eastern Washington, had 6 catches and 2 touchdowns in the opener against the Eagles.
Yeah, the other part about it is Warren with a couple of touchdowns, which doubled his number from last year. But Ezekiel Elliott on that play stepping up, a nice block, and that is one thing these backs in New England can do. Both of them. Stevenson, very good blocker too.
Zeke remains in for 33.
Good throw. Clean pocket. Flag in the secondary. First down New England for now.
There's a flag down back in the secondary. We'll hear from Sean Smith, our referee, for the first time tonight.
Holding on the defense.
Flag was on Eli Apple. The gain of 12 stands, and the Pats have their third first down.
Eli Apple, who was part of the Cincinnati Bengals team that went to the Super Bowl, now over here and filling in for Jalen Ramsey. You could see the little jersey.
Well, it's a fun job. It sounds interesting.
Jones always hits a high percentage in the
Mack with another clean pot. Patriots offensive line doing a great job on this possession. Hunter Henry for 9.
gain of 9 to the Miami 48-yard line.
And they waste no time, do they? They are getting the ball out. When I was talking with Bill O'Brien, I said, well, was the whole thing of getting the ball out quickly simply because the Philadelphia Eagles were so good on the defensive line? No, we're getting it out again.
And they go quick here, and Zeke pushing forward. The Patriots fans starting to change Zeke when he gets the ball. First down for Ezekiel Elliott to the 42-yard line. He was released in Dallas, so signs the one-year deal here. A guy who led the league in rushing a couple of times. Let's keep the tempo going here in this final minute. Right back to
Oh my God, Zeke got more than a yard and a half on a carry.
Phillips for Miami. He's a player who I know.
How long until Zeke gets cut?
One of the good defensive ends, edge guys in the league.
Oh, my goodness. I remember watching his college tape.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips ain't playing. He's out with a back injury.
Anything about anything, but He was the best player that I saw, best defensive player in Miami. Dad drove everything back to California. They got drafted by Miami. Had to turn the car right around and go back.
Injured is back Friday in practice. Dolphins hope to get back next week. Jones.
Mack going for the kill shot. Ah! Hit Kendrick Bourne right in the face.
Eli Apple retreated in coverage of Kendrick Bourne.
It's the best thing in the world. Anytime that a team starts
Unbelievable to see Mac Jones throw it up.
Throw that ball deep. Make that defensive coordinator gasp.
Eli Apple played that really well, but he got beat right at the end. That. Why don't you use both hands, bro? That's going to probably cost him points here.
Pressure comes for a deep pass. Third and 8 coming now.
Miami sends a blitz. Wide open over the middle. First down. Oh, fumble. Ball is out. And Stevenson with the clutch recovery. Oh, never mind. They say Miami has it. Oh, they do. It slipped out from Stevenson's hands. And that ends the first quarter. When I saw him stop and hesitate before he got to the line to gain, and I saw that defender running up behind him, I knew he was going to get stripped.
Miami's defense comes up with the first turnover, and after one here in Foxborough. Miami 3, Patriots nothing. Chubb with the knock
Damn.
there. We'll continue.
You know, Michael, I assumed my whole life that the majority of people working at those places were always temp workers. So that's interesting. I'd like to find out more about whoever was working for the Cowboys when I was at those Metallica shows. They had it going on. They were doing a great job. Place was clean. The lines were moving fast. And there was 100,000 people in there. So place was packed, man. It's the biggest crowd I've ever been in, over 100,000. That turnover sucks. New England was moving the ball. Mac Jones is 8 of 9 right now. Bummer. And I thought Stevenson recovered it, but it slipped out from under the pile. I think Duke Riley got his hands in there and might have got it loose. When it looked like Stevenson was the first to land on it. $6,000 to $7,000. Yeah, 100,000's like next level shit. That was a crazy environment to be in.
Walmart Plus. Second quarter. In New England, Enrico Chris Collinsworth was to start down the sideline on this 68-degree night. Here in Foxborough, the turnover. Patriots had a couple of key turnovers early in the game against Philadelphia. Here in the first on the Bradley Chubb forced fumble. Miami takes over to 27. Raheem Mostert running left. 2 yards on that one.
I always wind up rooting for New England, especially now that Brady's not there. I always rooted for them when he was there, though, because I was a Belichick fanboy. Still am to an extent. Shit, almost dropped my phone. This phone doesn't need to be dropped ever again. Wildcat. Fooled me there. I'm surprised the Jets let Berrios walk, but they had to make room for all of Aaron Rodgers' friends that he can't play with now.
There in the beginning, there's Douglas over there.
Great shot. See that football over there?
That's what you used to do in high school. Whenever you fumbled the ball, you had to carry it around in school the next day. Even the girls knew you fumbled.
Third down.
3rd and 7.
Say it with me. Big third down.
Tyree going to turn and head upfield as Tua gets rid of
And converts to Hill. Great tackle, though.
after the gain of 8. In front of the rookie Christian Gonzalez.
Real peppers coming on a blitz around here, but because Tua is so quick to get this ball out of his hands, it doesn't matter. They came with the pressure. Tua saw it, got it out quickly, and that's really what we saw out of him a week ago. The offensive line played really well, but Tua is
Yeah,
really
Denver was up 21-3 and gave up 35. Oh, I can't wait to watch That's Good Sports recap of that game.
Like the 2.0, the next step of it in Tua reading, getting stuff out quick.
I was so impressed with him. I really was. We all knew that he had a quick release, right, and how he played the game. But he made some throws last week, Mike, that it wasn't necessarily to a player. There was a window in a deep zone, and he would throw that ball almost blindly. That's a terrible way to describe it. But just anticipating that he would see Tyree.
Man-to-man down here at the bottom with Waddle, but I think they're running it. Yeah, they ran it the other way. I would have fucking audibled on that one. Well, they broke a nice run for a first, so it worked.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. Bentley cleaned it up.
Patriots actually played that perfectly, but the Dolphins get the first anyway.
17 plays tonight.
There's something about this Savon Ahmed that is really special. He does not fit the mold. There's Mac over on the sideline. He does not fit the mold, really, of what they're looking for. He's about a 4.6 guy. He's not overly fast. Mostert more of like a 4.3 guy to get outside and do all that. But Ahmed just kept making plays in camp, kept making plays during the course of preseason. They can't get him out of the lineup. He's just been playing too well.
48-yard line. Tua throws it up.
Waddle.
Jalen Waddle to the 33.
Looks like about a 17-yard gain.
16. And another Dolphins first down.
Mike, that's a perfect example right there. Watch what Tua does with this. When he drops back to throw this ball, he's going to throw it right at number 6, the rookie Christian Gonzalez. I mean, as it was coming out, you go, oh my gosh, that's an interception. But no, here comes the window, Waddle right inside. They worked so hard on the fundamentals of this passing game in the offseason and timing the footwork of the receivers, and you're seeing it in action right now.
34, it is Ahmed again to the left. They move the fullback out there to block 4. With the 1-3, we have a
Flag down.
thrown. No accepted penalties in that first quarter.
How about the Dolphins getting lucky to play New England in early or like mid-September instead of coming here in like December?
During the run, illegal block in the back.
Blocking the back on Miami. And the home crowd likes that.
Is Isaiah Wynn, the former New England Patriot, first-round pick of the Pats. Spent his first 5 years here.
He was out, he had contact, but as the defensive player turned to run and try to make the tackle, he's just going to give a little shove in the back. We'll see it here.
Yeah, a little bit.
He held him first, and then he was holding him so hard.
He was committing several penalties there.
That's like something you do in the schoolyard there.
Michael, go watch the two-point conversion at the end of the Denver game and see how they got hosed.
UNH unheld him. Got it. Mike McDaniel, the Dolphins head coach here. He's been dialing up some good plays so far. 8 first downs on 19 plays run. This is first and 19 as the penalty came from the spot on the foul.
Tua going up top, out of bounds. Well played by New England. Now they got the Dolphins backed up here.
Back in there one more time, but because they have so many players playing so deeply here, it is just almost impossible for Tua to try and squeeze one of these in.
It's funny, watching them break the
Tampa Bay's playing really well. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I shit-talked them a lot in the offseason, but a lot of pieces from the Super Bowl run are still there, as well as a game-managing quarterback. So really nothing's changed for Tampa Bay. Oh, did I say that out loud? Waddle on a screen. Oh, tripped down at the 16. New England will be ashamed of themselves, man. Had him backed up and throw a screen. And Jones is down again for New England. Marcus Jones.
And this one looks a little more significant than the one when he came off to have that helmet looked at. And the equipment issue. Injury timeout.
At this point, Baker Mayfield's not that big of a downgrade from Tom Brady as people will have you believe. Hell, Tampa might actually be better because now their quarterback will actually throw the ball more than 5 yards down the field. You know, unlike the last couple of years. I think the Falcons might have a Rookie of the Year on their hands if he stays healthy. Joe Burrow re-injured his calf. Oh, boy. Cincinnati, you might be fucked. Saquon Barkley had to get helped off the field in the Giants game. Sauce Gardner's off to a bad start for the Jets this season. He gave up 143 yards today after getting roasted by Diggs last Monday. Jawan Taylor for the Chiefs, after being allowed to get away with murder last week against Detroit, was called for 5 penalties today and was benched after the 5th penalty. NASCAR announced today the Clash at the Coliseum's coming back. I'm fine with that. It's just a clash. Boomers are going to bitch, but it's fine. Although I feel like third time might be the strikeout for the Clash in the Coliseum. Well, he tripped up Waddle. He made the play, but unfortunately hurt himself. Offsides. Or are they going to call false start? Yeah, offsides. Now Belichick's pissed. He wasn't pissed after the 25-yard gain on a second 19. He's pissed after the 5-yard penalty because that shit just drives him nuts.
One of their big flaws was the false starts and the pre-snap penalties that they had. And I think they had 1 penalty in the game on offense a week ago. So, I mean, they clearly have made some strides just cleaning up from that first year of the offense.
Good 5, Ahmed to the left, cuts it back, hits it behind. And I to gain a couple of yards. Mike McDaniel telling us when we were visiting with him last night that there was an off-season commitment. Guys locked in, and Tua talked about how it was everyone, coaches, players, offensive line, quarterbacks, receivers, just a commitment to clean up that small stuff in year 2 of this offense. It's only 1 week and a quarter and a half, but you've seen some of the fruits of that off-season work.
As long as Tua stays healthy. Your cousin complained that the race was too loud. What do you think was going to happen? It was Bristol. Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. And a 2-score lead. That drive looked way too easy. Points off the takeaway.
But they run it some. Usually that's been outside zone, but this time they go inside zone, and the Patriots are just so conditioned. We got to get outside. You got to be able to stop that outside zone, and here comes Mostert, 4.3 speed, right out the back door.
And right into New England's back door. 10-0. Miami Dolphins. I will be right back. Friends, you know it's football season when I've sat here and ran my mouth and talked to my buddies all day long, and I have to start drinking a fucking glass of milk to soothe my throat just to get through this game. Although, I'm going to make a bold prediction now. Miami's going to pull away, and this game won't be worth streaming in the fourth quarter, so we might get out of this one early. The Packers-Falcons game was good today. I feel like I owe an apology to anyone who listened, because there were times in the game me and Anthony hadn't seen each other in over a month because I was in Texas, he was working, then I was at Darlington, and the stars aligned and we got to hang out today, so we were talking about anything and everything. Mostly football, just not necessarily relevant to the game we were actually watching. But in the key moments, we shut the fuck up about the shit that didn't matter and talked about the Falcons and the Packers. So I feel like it was a weird stream earlier. Trying to get back on track with this one, but I have no voice left. And I plan on playing video games online after this fucking game is over. So one of the perks of not having to work Mondays. Old fucking Brady didn't make the trip out for this one.
Chances at the end of that game. They just couldn't get it in the end zone.
Who about the guy now? Who about Mac Jones so far tonight?
Well, he's doing a nice job. You know, the turnover is what beat him a week ago, and turnover again already here tonight. But he's getting the ball out very quickly, whether it's screens or just quick throws. This is a team that had 13 screen passes a week ago. That was the most in the NFL by 6.
How's Atlanta looked? Very promising, Michael. Like, very promising. There's not. It's hard to describe. Like, I don't see any glaring, unfixable weakness. I guess you could say the biggest weakness was like, okay, for 3 quarters last week, Desmond Ridder looked like Tim Tebow. And then the fourth quarter, he was like lights out, and we ran the ball through the entire game to cover for him. And last week, we played phenomenal defense. The Packers and the Falcons game today, defense was a little shaky. But Atlanta's offense, their run game just didn't stop. Bijan Robinson is a monster. Drake London made plays in the passing game. Ridder was a roller coaster, but once again in the fourth quarter, the Falcons have owned the fourth quarter this season. They have outscored their 2 opponents 27-0 in the fourth quarter combined in 2 games. So no more blown leads, no more choking in the fourth. The fourth quarter belongs to the Falcons. Both games this season, they absolutely owned. They were down 24-12 against the Packers, shut them out in the fourth quarter, and put up the points to win the game 25-24. Ran the ball down their ass and ran the clock out. Packers had like 40 seconds and no timeouts left when they got the ball back at the end and went 4 and out. So the defense clamped down late. So I can't complain. I wish Ridder was a little more consistently good. He's a bit of a roller coaster. As I said, that's about the only weakness I got for you. Kyle Pitts is a stud. London made plays. Mac Hollins made plays today. Robinson and Algier are great. And by the way, the Falcons get Jeff Okudah and Cordero Patterson back next week. And I think they're only going to get better as the year goes on. I've got high hopes for this team, actually. Tough game next week against Detroit, though. Patriots got a first down there. Pump fake, Mac taking the shot. How many times last year did you see him take shots like that? Not many. He's taken a couple of deep throws tonight. Bourne forgot to use both hands on the first one. That time he was just well covered.
When he came to the Patriots, he wanted to wear his number 9, but he told me that Matthew Judon wanted too big a chunk of change for it. So he's wearing number 7, and it turns out 7 is very symbolic for Juju. This is his 7th season in the NFL. He's one of 7 children in his family. And he's hoping this will be lucky number 7, aiming to be part of the Patriots' 7th Super Bowl title.
Ooh. Damn. 3rd and 11. I can't believe how optimistic I am about the Falcons. Can't wait for them to snatch that away. Like I said, even in the fourth quarter today when they were down by 12, late in the 3rd, early 4th, I was like, we got this. I was confident. I was like, I think we can do this. Like, I'm fully confident. And then we did the thing. Converted several 4th downs today. Blew up. We got fucked on one. We were bad on one, but the other, we converted some 4th downs. And that was key to running the clock out on Green Bay and basically giving them very little chance to win at the end. Jones got absolutely leveled. I think that's an incomplete pass. They rule it incomplete. Jones is up and okay. I worried, boy, he got hit. Yeah, Detroit went for the 2nd year in a row, loses a heartbreaker to Seattle. So, yeah, Detroit's going to be a brutal game for us. They match our energy big time. Atlanta, unbelievable in the 4th quarter. Detroit brings it the entire fucking game.
I would say yes to Chris.
Incomplete pass.
Hand moving forward.
The Patriots are going to punt again.
3-time Super Bowl referee. You hear Terry so often on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. It's just like he's in the living room with you. You know, Big Ten Saturday night, NFL. The people at home just yell, "Hey, Terry." Let's see.
We got a challenge here from the Dolphins. They say it's a fumble.
Let's see the stoppage. Mike McDaniel over here on the sideline talking to the official. So, Terry, we're looking for control as Mac starts coming forward with the ball.
Right. We are.
That's incomplete. Not by much, but it's incomplete.
With the hand moving forward. This is pretty clear to me that
the Falcons haven't allowed us a 4th quarter touchdown either. 27-0 in the 4th quarter. It's so cool. It's the first time in 5 years where I look at the Falcons and go, oh my God, you're actually trending in the right direction. Keep it up, man. Like, I'm not getting unrealistic with my expectations, but it's like, yeah, they might be figuring shit out. Let me go get that damn glass of milk I'm going to need to soothe my voice, my throat, and get through this. really wish I had right now some chocolate milk, man. Christian McCaffrey's playing like he wants to win league MVP. I hope Bijan Robinson wins league MVP. My expectations for the Falcons to be the league's leading rush team are on track. What are you doing, Ozzy? I'm actually drinking out of a Falcons cup right now. Tastes like victory, motherfucker. Girl I know bought me these Falcons cups a couple of years ago, and I'm like, oh, it tastes like failure. But after the last 2 weeks, it tastes like victory. God, the Falcons needed a reset. I, as a fan of the team, needed a reset. Let's start the fuck over. Feels like they have. But wait till we get those sweet expectations. Call stands, incomplete. New England will punt. Miami getting greedy here in the first half.
Barrios is back deep to receive. As Bryce Behringer is ready to kick it away. Patriots drafting a kicker and a punter. Ryland in the 4th round, the place kicker, and Behringer in the 6th round.
Richard John Behringer, the punter.
Big leg on display.
Damn.
Barrios in the 6th round. Turns it up and gets hit around the 16. So it's a long field for Tua and the Dolphins offense.
So Tua has a great day last week, right?
Marino.
Well, does anything he does it remind you of Dan Marino? And I was like, I don't know. How can you tell? It's like one's right-handed, one's left-handed. So we flipped Danny around and made him a left-hander, and that's a little bit. But this one, if you make Tua right-handed, you got to say that looks a little bit alike.
Now that's cool.
That's cool.
And we saw
Marino's there.
before the game, he told them that you were gonna
Why is Marino's glasses down around his nose like that?
That excited about it.
Dan Marino looks like John Noble.
But the point is the throwing motion, how quick it comes out, because Marino was legendary for the lightning release.
May have had one of their quickest releases of all time.
Listener to the left, going to gain a couple of yards here. Melissa, let's check on the health of that New England defense.
Yes, Mike. Patriots corner Marcus Jones. We saw him come off the field in a lot of pain, holding his right arm. He went into that medical tent, and the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultant went straight to the monitor with the team doctor to review the play. Then the UNC went into the tent for a short period of time. Jones then headed out of the tent into the locker room. Official word, questionable with a shoulder injury.
Okay, Melissa, so checking out the concussion is they watch upstairs as well as the replay monitors on the sideline. Pick up those injuries.
Oh, that's a drop. A little behind. That's more on Tua than it is Tyreek.
12 passing, and this Patriots crowd tries to get behind the defense before 3rd down.
You know, it's interesting that sometimes as a receiver, you have to see the window too. You know, he doesn't want to lead Tyreek too far into the middle of the field because Peppers is going to have a shot at it. So he kind of tried to slow him down and go back shoulder, but slowing down Tyreek Hill is not the easiest thing.
The Pats need a rebuild that Bill Belichick's not going to be able to commit to at this point. I think it might just be time, if this season goes like last year, might just be time to start over, move on. Good no call there. Waddle came back into the defender, and I thought it was going to force a flag, but good no call by the official. 4th down.
That was a close but no cigar play there on the play down the field.
Unfortunately for Mac Jones, he doesn't get to play with Randy Moss or Rob fucking Gronkowski, you know.
That was one of those that really, if Waddle had jumped back into the defender, would have had a chance to throw that flag.
Patriot kicker Jake Bailey punching for Miami. Flag is down, fair caught by Douglas at the 44-yard line. So the rookie who fumbled earlier comes out for the punt return.
Like I said, if New England's bad or identical to last year or worse, I think it's just time to move on.
Mario Douglas got in the locker room last week.
Oh, for the 4 o'clock game?
Yeah.
4:25 start, he was there at 9:30.
Dressed.
Ready for
They haven't drafted well, and they're not winning right now. But it's a long season. We're not there yet.
10-yard penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot. First down, timeout.
That's on Jabril Peppers, and that's big because instead of taking over at the 44 of the Dolphins, now the Patriots will take over the 34. In desperate need of some points. Down 10-0.
It's been announced today that for the first time since 2009, Road America will not host a NASCAR race of any kind next season. NASCAR's moving on from Road America, it seems. Want to know something fucked up? Kevin Harvick missed the round of 12 by 4 points. If Harrison Burton didn't spin out in the spring race at Phoenix and there's no caution, Harvick wins that race, and those 5 playoff points for that win would have saved him last night. Truex would have been eliminated while Harvick and Bubba advance. Oh, the butterfly effect. I knew that race was going to mean something later on.
Ohio State, Notre Dame. Look forward to that one. Great one. In South Bend. Pretty good one last night, Syracuse won at Purdue.
With the little weather delays they had last night, I'm glad I didn't get to go to Bristol this weekend.
Patriots desperate for some offense, taking over from their own 34 after the penalty. Blitz on right away. Mac Jones got rid of it right away. And Mike Gesicki's got
It's a first down for New England.
the former Dolphin.
They had success at the end of the game last week with that blitz, and here they come with the no huddle.
Yeah, you know, just because a guy's not a great NFL starting quarterback doesn't mean he's not a good quarterback. So I think Mac Jones is a good quarterback. You got to be good to get this far. That's the thing. Our standards are so high because of the all-time greats. You know, Brady, Peyton, Rodgers, Marino, Elway, Steve Young, all them. But it's like, to be pretty damn good is not a bad thing. You got to be good to get to the NFL.
Look at that reduced look inside. The big guys are all down inside the tackles.
New England moving the ball once again. Another promising drive. All their possessions tonight have looked promising and ended badly.
You know, it really doesn't matter who plays.
So I'm not going to count anything until they get points on the board here, making a one-score game again.
Now they're starting to, with this no huddle, starting to trap this defensive line on the field. See if they come back to the run.
There you go. And there's Stevenson inside.
Third and about a half yard.
Juan Davis, one of the many Alabama. It's like everywhere you look, there's an Alabama guy on the field. There are 9 of them.
Alabama or Clemson, everywhere you look.
Davis with the stop ahead.
Everywhere you look.
But right back to the huddle here because they don't want fresh players coming in for the Miami Dolphins.
And the push. And the first down.
First down on the Philly push.
Inside a 4-man
Max on top of the body, still trying to get yards. They blew the whistle, bro. It's over.
Who would have ever thought? Would have been the talk of football. Let's get our quarterback, and you take that cheek, and I'll take that cheek, and we'll pick up a first down.
You just can't resist, can you? Every time.
I love that play. I was so afraid.
I love that play. I can't figure out why the NFL's thinking about banning it. It's flat out fucking retarded. Devontae Parker, nice play. First down. Once again, New England moving the ball. Max having a great game. 13 of 16 for 88 yards.
This isn't Tom Brady doing this, but it's always had a
The efficiency of Mac Jones has taken a big leap from last year's disaster with fucking Matt Patricia and Joe Judge, you know. I hope he stays on the path he's on. I like the style he's playing tonight. Look at that. Making a play with his legs. Probably a hold, though. Going to negate that. Sure is. Nice. Got to tame that Strange, bro. Tell him to stop holding.
Strange was really in pretty good position, and as his man started to escape, it was hard to see from this angle, but the referee obviously at a different angle got a chance to see. And a lot of times those guys, you know, you grab the chest plate in there, and then when the quarterback or running back runs by you and they start to pull away, that's when the officials can see it.
Screen, Parker made some nice plays here. They get some yards back. Still second down. I'd go to the 2-minute warning here.
And it's just methodical, and you're seeing Vic Fangio, who is notorious for wanting to have two safeties back as well.
Miami's stuffing their run game. The Patriots are pretty pass happy here.
Short, quick passes.
I think Bradley Chubb jumped in the neutral zone. So that first down gain there and the neutral zone infraction will be very helpful.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 2.
Finally a break for New England. I hope next year's quarterback class lives up to the hype. I hope it does. I hope it's not a 2013. Remember the class of 2013? Y'all remember the class of fucking... Well, okay, 2012 was a pretty good class, but 2013 and 14 are the bad ones.
At the end of the game, they really need to make this one happen.
Clock restarts. We get to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. New England's looking good again, but haven't finished a drive yet. I've totally forgotten about the fact that I slept maybe 3 hours last night because I'm not even tired. I took like a 4 or 5 hour nap before the Bristol race last night, and then I tried to go to bed at like 4 this morning and woke up at maybe 7:30. So yeah, didn't sleep for shit, but I'm not even feeling it. I feel fine. I feel so bad for the Jets. There was nothing they could have done today. Defensively, they were so good and still got beat by 20. Oh my God, I've got to watch this. It's 5 points, or not 5 points. It's That's Good Sports reacting to the Broncos' Hail Mary and loss.
Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ. Roll. Buy time. Launch it. Moon ball. Moon ball. Ah! Ah!
All that hope, and in 10 seconds it's about to be gone when he sees the two-pointer.
Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we need 2-point conversion. Oh, I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. Don't lose on the
2-point conversion.
Come on.
Pass
Get
interference, they don't
Get
call it.
Oh, flag, 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 flag. No, 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 no.
Don't know how they didn't throw that flag. 2nd and 8, New England. Goes nowhere. And Miami burns a timeout.
I tell you what, these guys are coming off the ball now, and it's not even their stars. Raekwon Davis, watch this move back inside to go around the outside and then come back and make that play. We did not see the Dolphins making those plays a week ago in L.A.
Miami taking that timeout, Chris, so they have one remaining.
You know what would be better than the Falcons being 2-0? The Falcons being 2-0, and if all the other division teams hadn't won a game yet, that'd be great. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay's 2-0. I think New Orleans will be 2-0 after tomorrow. We'll get to watch Derek Carr very closely tomorrow night. 3rd and 9, they're in field goal range, so this is a big play. Oh! Lucky that wasn't picked. That was not a bad throw. It just got batted around. Take the field goal, make it a one-score game. That was a good throw. The corner Elliott closed late, and Eli Apple almost made a diving pick for it. So that was a great throw by Mack. Mack's on point tonight. Extending plays, taking shots. 49-yard attempt. And it is good. It's a one-score game. New England's doing their best to keep the score down. That favors them. But the Dolphins have a timeout in about 1:49, so see what they can do. I feel like they can definitely do something. They're that good. Miami can almost do no wrong offensively. Ooh, almost knocked my fucking milk cup over. One moment. Well, goddamn, they can eat it in there. My dumbass cats were in there having a protest. Their food dish had been moved, and they were not happy. It's like, you can just go over there and eat that food, but they were sitting there waiting for me to set it back where it usually goes. Fucking retards. Do you think the Giants are going to admit defeat on the Daniel Jones thing after they gave him that contract, though? I wonder.
The Bill Belichick game plan.
Yeah, I don't think they're faster than those cars, but I bet you they can make the turns faster.
Especially when they're in motion, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little F1 race.
NFL defenses, because of Patrick Mahomes in particular, are changing the way they cover the pass. So many teams now, like the Dolphins and the Chiefs and the Chargers and the Broncos, even though they're not successful at it, are built for the home run ball. Defenses are like, fuck you, you ain't hitting home runs. We're going to make it go underneath. And New England is demonstrating a masterclass on that here right now, for now. Hill and Waddle are getting their touches and adding up yards, but it's not coming deep. It's coming underneath. Gain of about 5 and out of bounds.
They constantly want you to have to adjust on the fly. And it has been such a huge part, obviously, of the offense in San Francisco with the Shanahan system. And then, of course, brought here by Mike McDaniel. With all this speed in it, just constantly sort of rocked backwards. And so it's so hard to pay much attention to Ahmed going out in the flat because you have all those guys that can just fly at the wide receiver.
Yeah, about a 4-yard gain, 3rd and short, but he got out of bounds.
Third down coming up, buck 40 till halftime.
And so far, they've really done a number on Tyreek Hill, 23 yards, something like that, in the game thus far. So they've taken away the big plays. But I give Mike McDaniel credit. He isn't panicking, right? Those opportunities will come. And usually Belichick throws something different at you in the second half anyway. But he has just stayed with his game plan, but so is Belichick. And so far, this game is close enough for the Patriots to get to the second half.
Mostert with a nice little run. Got to go no huddle here. Save the timeout. They're across the 40 for a first.
Left turning clock, and now the Dolphins will get on the gas pedal.
And they're going so wide with those outside zone plays that the ability of this defensive line to knock back the linemen of the
Dolphins get the ball to start the second half as well. Wide open and a missed tackle. And they're about at the New England 38. Clock rolls. They still got a timeout. We're down to 1 minute now. New England backing way off now. Tackled in bounds. That could be key here. Probably going to give up a field goal here, which is unfortunate. They needed to keep it a one-score game, especially because Miami gets the ball first. And another great throw, and they're in the red zone here. Timeout. I take a timeout here. They take it. 30 seconds.
We have a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds after this.
Jabril Peppers injured. Will Miami get their timeout back, or is he okay? They put 31 seconds on the clock.
Stays in the game for New England, but 3 bang completions of 22, 6, and 12 yards. It's brought the Dolphins to the 20-yard line here with 31 seconds and out of timeouts.
Out of timeouts. That's very important here. They're at the New England 20. Tyreek. Tua goes for it. No, he goes for Barrios. Makes the catch at the 2 and gets out of bounds. 1st and goal. Wow. Play of the game so far right there. I thought he was going for Hill. Barrios was over there on the same side, and he makes the catch.
It's a heck of a route right there. He's going to come in and basically loop all the way back out.
That is a great route. Oh, my Lord.
Completely turning around.
Corner didn't know whether to shit or wind his watch on that one.
There's just not much
Wade,
you can
number
do.
26.
Sean Wade, he hasn't seen that one turn into a wheel route before. They run a lot
And
of
gets
those
out of
wheels.
bounds. First
Never
and
seen it
goal.
done like that, though.
And Sean Wade, they're coming over for a booth review here. For the moment, Sean Wade with 29 snaps of defense the last 2 years, but forced into action because of the injury to Jonathan Jones, the starter, and then Marcus Jones, the backup, who got hurt. You see Tua dealing here on this drive. And now Sean Smith over at the monitor. Check where he went down. Did he come down inbounds?
Ooh,
Terry, his knee comes down inbounds, so does that mean it should be a running clock?
I think so. Yeah, Barry, he's down in bounds on the replay. 10-second runoff. That could be big. Go down to about 15 or whatever. Miami will have to spike the ball, I think, quickly here.
All right, so they're going to have to be ready at the huddle there. They're going to start the clock right away. So, Terry, in those situations,
Spike the ball and run a play. What do you think?
ready for the play. As a referee, do you
Great catch regardless.
back of the head coach?
Just unfortunate that the knee came down right before he went out of bounds.
Yes, you do. So they'll get lined up, and he won't give that ready for play basically till the quarterback's under center or in shotgun, ready for the snap.
Yeah, you saw exactly that. You saw Mike McDaniel and Tua over there talking to two of the officials. So now Tua goes back in the huddle and says, look, guys, go get on the line of scrimmage because as soon as he blows this thing ready for play, we have to snap the football. And then be ready for what's next.
Right.
On top of that, because 15 seconds, it's tough to run
At
too.
the review, the receiver completed the pass. However, he had a knee down in bounds. This by rule requires a 10-second runoff. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 26 seconds and then run it down to 16 seconds. And the clock will start on my whistle. Play clock operator, please reset the play clock to 30 seconds.
Interesting defensive look for the Patriots here.
16.
I can't quite figure out what the hell this defense is.
I guess they can't take a sack here. That's the one that really gets you. Throw the ball, you see the bunch formation at the top of the screen, a lot of picks.
Tua's going to run it in himself.
Coming here.
Out of timeouts. Clock starts.
Oh, he takes the shot. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. Unbelievable.
But he gets free. A beautiful two-minute drive. And the Dolphins with reason.
That's not good, New England. That's not good.
This is just tremendous play calling right here. So you're going to get the motion outside. So the outside guy goes, but look how far inside Duggar is. There's no way he could cover Tyreek Hill. So the motion that they did.
It's amazing how the tide has turned in the AFC East these last couple of years. Even before Brady left, it was trending in that direction. 17-3 with 11 seconds to go in the half.
So they put up 36 against the Chargers and 17 in this first half.
You're going to get the motion out there, which really leaves Duggar in a bind right here because he's inside Tyreek Hill, who wants to go to the outside. But Mike, because of the fact that they had to go to review, it gave Mike McDaniel a chance to go out and explain all of that to Tua and also set up that play to know exactly what was forthcoming. They took advantage of the delay. Yes, they ran it down to 16 seconds, but it really gave McDaniel a chance to go coach up his quarterback and get the touchdown.
You know, Chris, we saw glimpses of this last year. Remember, Tua missed the two stretches, one middle, really October, and then at the end of the season with the concussions. But there was a stretch early and then a stretch in the middle where they scored 30 points 3 games in a row, where this offense was alive. And I just feel like they're at another level with the depth of timing and everybody on the same page here.
You know, as much as we talk about Bill Belichick and fundamentals, that was some conversation we had with Mike McDaniel about fundamentals last night, too.
Well, New England's got 3 timeouts in 11 seconds. They're not a big risk-taking kind of team.
And you can tell that the Patriots offensively, they're frustrated, too, is having fun, though. But they're frustrated.
What a drop. 7 of 7,
Seeing the Patriots
69 yards.
very
Nice. And a
conservative
touchdown.
defense,
to Father of the Year contender Tyreek Hill. Congratulations.
Starting to kick in a little bit on Miami's side. They haven't given
New England's going to take a knee. I'm not surprised. Like I said, they're pretty low risk.
It's really hard in the NFL, especially with a new offense, to just methodically march it down the field. And so far,
And the crowd is booing.
been able to do that.
Patriots just
You
taking
never
the
hear that,
ball
New England.
to start the second half, and they take all the momentum in this first half. A 14-point lead.
Miami's got the chance to double up on them here.
The break. And here's Melissa.
Mike, you have
Yeah,
been
Michael,
able
I'll
to
talk to you
move
later.
on this
Tomorrow night, perhaps?
What is working so well offensively?
I plan on streaming both games tomorrow.
I haven't done anything. The players have done a great job executing some stuff. We need to clean some stuff up. They're always in the game, so we have a whole half to play. So can't let our guard down. We need to make some second half adjustments and press forward.
Defensively, after the performance last week, what improvements have you seen?
I see a bunch of guys playing with their technique and fundamentals. I see guys rallying to the ball. I see guys not quitting on the play, and we've had some action because of that. We had a turnover off pursuit, and so it's a good rebound.
Thanks, Mike.
Absolutely, thank you.
He's casual.
He's a great interview.
And he's connected with his team as well. Miami 17-3. They get the ball to start the second half. The Toyota halftime. Mike, hustle in there. We're hustling.
Racing the cameraman to the locker room. That's funny.
All right, thanks, Mike. We heard from Coach McDaniel.
So I got a parlay for the Monday Nighters.
Former coach, and what do you change to
Give me New Orleans for one, and I'll have to think about the other. That Pittsburgh-Cleveland game's a motherfucker. I don't know who to pick. You got to think Pittsburgh's going to bounce back. Tentatively, I'll say Pittsburgh and New Orleans.
They got to tackle better on defense, but hats off to Mike McDaniel and Tua. For their
Tentatively.
They've run the ball, they've cashed in the opportunities that they got them.
Pittsburgh ain't going to lose 2 in a row like that, are they?
Coming up on the Toyota halftime, the Giants with a historic comeback in the desert, a Hail Mary and Mile High, and Mahomes got all of his buddies back. KC playing in the sunshine.
Game day dip in the
Waiting for these halftime highlights before I go take a piss. Suddenly I have to pee. But I want to see these halftime highlights of the other games. The Jets are having a meltdown. Breece Hall was angry over his lack of usage in today's game. And Sauce Gardner deactivated his Twitter. Good God, one ass whooping and they just lose their minds. I think the play of the game in the Falcons game today was the Packers line up on a 4th and 1 late in the game. and they were just trying to get us to jump off sides, and then Jordan Love leaned forward and accidentally fell over and got a false start. And they had to punt the ball back to us, and then we drained like 7 minutes off the clock and took the lead.
Devin and Jason back here with you, and we want to take you straight
So that shit
to
was
the
funny.
best of what was week 2. We saw a couple of overtime.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Kansas City, Jacksonville. What's up, Cowboy? A couple of fourth down decisions by the Jags today were just bizarre. You see one in the second quarter there. Show the 4th and 12 with 5 minutes to go in the fucking game. Well, they aren't going to show that, but Kelsey scored a touchdown today. Chiefs back on track. Despite an underwhelming offensive performance. Now, speaking of offensive performances, Denver and Washington. Moonball, touchdown Broncos, and they get jobbed on the 2-point conversion because it was pass interference and the refs did not throw the flag.
Can they do it? No, they do not convert on the 2-point conversion. Ultimately, Commanders rally from an 18-point deficit.
New York Giants down by 20 against the Cardinals. They come back and win. They were down by 20 at 2 different points. They win 31-28. Congratulations, Giants. You suck, but the Cardinals suck just a little worse. 49ers, Rams. I can see. Oh, fucking hell. 49ers are really good. Deebo Samuel getting in the end zone. Rams were game, though. They kept it close. Jets, Cowboys. This was bad. I watched this entire game. Micah Parsons decapitated Zach Wilson. Wilson threw, 3 interceptions, and Dalvin Cook fumbled once. Wilson was sacked I don't know how many times. I lost count.
Days for Micah Parsons, and a great, very efficient day for Dak Prescott. And we knew coming into this one, Devin, that without Aaron Rodgers, the Jets were going to have to play great defense.
Cowboys have outscored their 2 opponents 70-10. They're the real deal, man. I'm not going to lie to you. The Cowboys are the real deal. Hopefully they're not peaking too early. The Jets made 1 play today offensively. Garrett Wilson had a massive touchdown, and they just couldn't do anything else. 1 big play is all they had in them. Hey, where's the Falcons-Packers highlights, you dicks?
But still, CeeDee Lamb, 11 catches. That's a career high for him. All right, coming up, Chris Sims. We'll look at some of the other QBs who caught his eye. But first, when you're behind the wheel of a Toyota truck, see how a beautiful day looks entirely different.
I don't get my Falcons highlights at the half. I mean, fuck. We want a nail-biter, man. Come from behind victory. Down 24-12. Win that shit 25-24. Was that scoregami? That sounds like it might have been scoregami, but I don't know if it was. That just sounds like a scoregami score.
Playing the preseason didn't look good. Not the case today. Week 2 was on fire. Looked more settled in. Hit Zay Flowers on the big post route. And then the big touchdown pass here to Nelson Aguilar. Then Geno Smith. Bad week last week against the Rams. He was clutch all day today. Nice touch throw in the back of the end zone to Lockett. And then this one. Outside the pocket. On the back leg. Game winner. Overtime. See you later. Seahawks win. Josh Allen. It was a pitiful Monday night. We know that. He has higher standards.
Oh, the poor Raiders. Buffalo Bills taking out their frustration after the New York Jets lost by beating up on a Special Olympics football team. Where are my Falcons highlights, bro? No respect. Scoregami. Scoregami is when there's a final score in an NFL game that has never happened before. Matter of fact, I follow a Twitter account that keeps track of that. Every score that has ever happened in NFL history and every score that has never happened. And when you get a completely original score that's never happened in the 100-plus year history of the National Football League, you get scoregami. So let me see if the Falcons game was scoregami. It was 25-24. Was there any scoregami today? I must find out. I will do this research for you and let you know right now. Scoregami. Last week we had scoregami when the Ravens beat the Texans 25-9. That is the 1,076th unique final score in NFL history. So we did have scoregami last week. The Falcons-Packers was not scoregami. 25-24 has happened 16 times, including most recently on November 27th of last year. Does not appear to be any scoregami today. But we did have one last week. Yeah, no scoregami this week. Sorry, all you scoregami watchers out there, of which there are several of us. We bring the facts that you really give a shit about here on this channel that nobody watches. They don't know what they're fucking missing. They just don't know. Like Jim Morris said, you think you know, but you don't know, and you never will. Why didn't they show the Falcons highlights at halftime? Who are these fuckwits dancing in this goofy-ass commercial? I've been waiting all day for something.
Win save.
17-3. I'm not optimistic about the Patriots' chances in this one.
17-3, Miami on top.
We'll see. The great Peyton Manning once said halftime adjustments are a fucking myth, so I'm not even going to throw that out there. Well, let's see what adjustments they made at the half. Mac Jones is playing a very good game and not being rewarded for it.
Is the leading rusher, 9 carries, 4 yards, and a touchdown, matching his touchdown last week in LA against the Chargers. So he has 2 in the first 6 quarters. Now, can the Patriots get the Dolphins stopped? Miami gets the ball to start.
I'll take it. Just kidding.
4 drives for Miami and 3 scores. Drives over 75 yards. They had 1 3 and out, and that was it. Chad Ryland will kick it off for the Pats. 0-2 start the season. It's a touchback, and Chris, let's go back to the last drive that Dolphins scored.
Remember Mike McDaniel called a timeout. He wanted his team to have one more shot, and here's exactly why. This was surgical going down the field. And Tua, don't forget all the concussion conversation and all that goes on, but that was his best play of that drive. He danced around as they tried to bring pressure again, throw the touchdown pass. Tua is getting the ball out out of his hands so quickly in this game. They simply can't get there.
Okay, here we go.
Whether they blitz or
Second
not.
half.
No sacks in the first game.
It's imperative that New England make a stop here. You can't go down 3 scores. New England cannot keep up with Miami.
Inside run. 4-3. We go down to Melissa Stark again.
Mike, I talked to Patriots head coach Bill Belichick.
Oh, did you now?
He said his message
We got to play better.
We have to execute. It's plain and simple. He said that we have to cover Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill in the slot. And just like Chris said, I asked him, how do you get more pressure on Tua? He said, well, the ball's coming out pretty quick. It starts with stopping.
Wow, Bill actually talked to her a lot.
Belichick coming up with this game plan of taking away what you do.
That's more than I've ever seen Bill give anyone at a halftime interview.
I thought you hit it great, Chris. McDaniel, patient play calling, helped lay a foundation for Miami in that first half. Second and 7.
Little trick play here with Waddle, and the Patriots are all over it. Third down and 9.
To chase him down. We met with Kyle Duggar this week. He was a Division II player at Lenore Rhine. Didn't make varsity in high school until his junior year, but kept working. Now it's a big part of this defense.
Yeah, and understood. He said, I'm at this small school, but every time I look at the combine numbers, I can do that stuff. And you see the speed here. They are really high on both Duggar and Peppers being their safeties going forward. Miss a guy named Devin McCourty a little bit, though, and they are free to admit that.
And he's still good on Sundays, just in a super studio. Third and 9, Tua finally gets hit. Finally gets sacked. For the first time this year, it's the man who tied for 4th in the NFL sacks a year ago, Matthew Judon.
That's a pretty move right there by Matthew Judon. He goes deep around Tua, and then...
Well, I just received some unfortunate news about tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream the Monday Night Football games. Because allegedly I'm supposed to close tomorrow night.
Takes Demario Douglas to the 25. So rookie out of Liberty, up the sideline, return to 10 to the 35-yard line. That's where the Patriots will take over. So the defense did its job, getting a 3 and out, slowing down this Miami offense. Now can the Patriot offense respond after Judon comes up with the big play?
I feel like I'm being fucked with right now. Man, that just soured my whole mood now. The text I just got about work. Ugh.
Let's go places. And by Applebee's, help us crush childhood cancer. High school football here in New England yesterday afternoon. St. John's Prep beat Central Catholic 30-28. Part of St. John's Prep, the captain in 1988. Bill O'Brien, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. He's actually the captain of the 87 season. He's class of 88. He graduated high school. He's back in New England.
Good run for Stevenson. Okay, the Patriots are off to a good start this half.
Just shy of the first down.
Boy, did they need that. They got Juju Smith-Schuster out on the edge and sealed that thing off. But they have got nothing going so far. You'll see the block down, which is always nice when you have receivers that can do that. Allows that offensive line to get out in front. But in the first half, sneak without the push. In the first half, it was a half a yard per carry before the Miami Dolphins were getting contact. A week ago, and
Kill me.
against the Chargers, more than
Work is tormenting me even at home right now.
So this defensive line here of the Miami Dolphins has just played much improved football from a week ago.
Shy midfield. Mac Jones gets it out quick. It's off the sideline by Devontae Parker. There's the width of the field there and some speed to gain another 9 yards.
Well, these screens are dangerous because you get great players on the outside, and Parker just made the tackler miss. That's all it is. You come up, you've got to be able to make this tackle in order to stay on the field. Eli Apple with a whiff.
Played 7 years with the Dolphins. 1 year he stayed healthy. That was a good year, too. Back in 2019. It's going to be right at the first down marker for Stevenson. Check the spot, see if they move the sticks. On this opening drive for New England in the third quarter, just shy, so it'll bring up. Let's see, we're going to put it down, guys. There you go, third down.
Mike, I think in this situation, I might take a shot. You've got a chance to go for it on fourth down. You're in perfect field position to do that. And it's one of the few times that I've seen.
Oh, good grief. I'm going to have to fucking work tomorrow. Yuck.
But if you want a one-on-one opportunity, you're going to get it here at the top of the screen if you want to take a deep shot.
Then I'm supposed to be off Tuesday maybe, so I can make it work. Ah, New England just got blown up.
We haven't seen a whole lot of this offensive line playing together because of injuries, and they just look like they're out of sync. They just look like they're not exactly sure who to reach and who to block, and the Dolphins are just flying upfield and making this run game that should be a really good running team, making them look bad.
Third run to the night for Bryce Behringer. Put the nose down when he drops it. Matthew Slater, the gunner, going to try to chase it down there. But it's a fair catch. Braxton Berrios back at the 7-yard line.
You spend all day thinking you don't have to work, and then it gets sprung on you that you got to work the next fucking morning. It's like, oh, lame as fuck. Fucking weak sauce, bruh. All the wind's been taken out of my sails. Ooh, hold the phone. Jesus. The work at home job's not working out, so I'm still unfortunately dicking around with the store more than I am that. So yeah, the work at home job unfortunately is not going to work. It's a bummer, but at the same time, just not qualified to do it. This particular thing that we're working on, just not qualified for it. Amazes me they hired us because like none of us are fucking qualified. But it's okay. Man, New England's boring to watch.
9 yards on first down.
It's just such a hard play to stop. It really is. They run it all the time, and you would think that there'd be a way to practice against it. You got somebody who's very
Fucking Elliot. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm still here. My boss had to call me just now. Good news. I will be streaming Monday Night Football tomorrow. Bad news, I gotta get up and work in the morning. But hey, I mean, let's be honest. I was gonna wake up early any goddamn way. Might as well go make the money. Tis whatever. Jalen Waddle is limping off the field. And I've suddenly lost interest in this game. But I'd rather work in the morning and get to watch Monday Night Football than have to work at night and know there's a game going on while I'm working. Lame. Fucking weak sauce, boy. Weak sauce, man. I'll do it.
Jalen Waddle got out there, came to the sideline after that last play. So they get it out to Ezekama. Nice move by Eric Ezekama, second year at Texas Tech. And a couple of times we saw him run the ball last week, once tonight. Maybe a Deebo Samuel type role developing. Ezekama.
Did you watch any of Deebo today?
I was going to say, he's not Deebo, trust me. A type of role like, but...
Yeah, I mean, because we saw him in the backfield several times, right, a week ago. And where would they like him to beat Deebo?
And the connection, of course, is Mike McDaniels with Kyle Shanahan for over a decade, including the run leading up to him getting the Miami.
Third down. In this really boring football game. And the Dolphins convert.
For the first down. So we talk about the speed of this offense, where Tyreek Hill does those electric plays. He's also become a pretty good fundamental receiver. Good hands there.
Trying to hit him with a blitz off of this side and going to drop Tuanon.
Good news is I think I'm off Tuesday. So it's kind of a weird dynamic this week. Working tomorrow and then I'm off Tuesday and then I think I work like Wednesday, Thursday. I can't remember. I don't mind working Thursday. The Giants play the 49ers and that game's going to suck ass through a straw anyway. So no biggie there. Damn.
Negated by Bryant, the fourth-year man out of Washington.
Miles Bryant missed a tackle earlier in this sequence, and I don't think he was too happy about it. He came ripping off the edge there. And so now they're starting to come up with, we always talk about the half.
Please blow them out so I can go to bed. I'm tired. And I unfortunately have to work now.
A little more involvement out of the safety on those edge runs and those reverse plays. They've been playing them better. Now they need a play in the passing game.
Offense emptying out. A-Chain and Ingold are the two backs who are in. And
Waddle mossed him. The guy who made the great play on that end around just now got mossed by Waddle.
That's awesome, Tua. It really is. The first time they go man coverage almost the entire night. Maybe
I think this game's about to be a wrap.
Right to the backup and Miles Bryant and right to their guy, Jalen Waddle. So Tua with a complete mastery of what's going on the defensive side of the ball, picked the perfect location.
Longest play of the game, 32 yards for Waddle.
And a 5. Flag comes in.
Here at the 25-yard line. We're really excited about the speedster Devon A-Chain and his ability to add another element in the backfield for Miami, as if they need more speed.
I wonder if this is leading with the helmet on the tackle. You could see Miles Bryant sort of coming in like right at the point where the back hit the ground.
There's no foul on the play. Second down.
Take a look right here, 27.
Themselves forward. The officials all talk about who had the view. What could you see? They discuss it on the field. They decide no flag. So it's 2nd and 5. Tua has completed his last 11 passes. He gives to A-Chain.
And another first down, but never mind. Flag comes in. End our suffering.
As the hole was open.
Holding. Offense number 73. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
That's the right tackle. Austin
Let me look at my. If the schedule is correct on our little work app, if the schedule is correct, I work tomorrow morning 8 to 2, Wednesday night 5:30 to 10:30, and Thursday night 5:30 to 10:30. So yeah, Tuesday I'll be good to go. As of now, I'm off Tuesday. The work schedule thing is so weird right now. It feels like nothing's set in stone. I don't really know what the hell's going on with the budget and the schedule. I really don't fucking know. Guess I'll be glad to get it out of the way tomorrow and get a day off on Tuesday. That'll be a good feeling, having a day off after the Monday night games. It'll be kind of nice to not have to work the same damn schedule. Like, I like my work schedule. I got the work schedule I want. I work 8 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, basically every week. But lately some things have changed around with the other job. And conveniently, when the other job thing happened, things changed at the store. They've had to cut everybody's hours, except for mine last week. I got my normal hours. Me and the assistants got our normal hours. This week, it looks like it might be a little light, but I don't really give a damn. I don't feel like working that much right now anyway. I'm so tired all the time. Oh, what a stop by New England. Still, the Dolphins can kick a field goal here and go up by 17 late in the third. So, yeah, Tuesday we're good for the podcast. We'll be really good for the podcast, especially if I've been off work all day. I'll be in such a good mood. I won't be all tired and grumpy.
So Duggar drops right back underneath it and knocks that ball away. So they showed something defensively. They knew what Tua would do with it and then reacted to it.
Top-level play by Kyle Duggar. 49-yard field goal.
49-yarder for a 3-score lead. Blocked! Blocked! And the Patriots recover. Thought they might run it back for a sec. That is an unbelievable play. Did you see that guy come screaming off the edge to block that? How was he not offsides? I think it was clean. But I was like, damn, is he going to be offsides? He was on point. That was the most clutch field goal block of the season so far. Oh, my Lord. They blocked. That's a Belichick special right there. Big time special teams play to flip the momentum in this game, hopefully, if New England can finish this drive. Unbelievable. That is awesome. That is awesome. I've never seen that before. That's why I'm just freaking out right now. Hunter Henry to the Dolphins 41, knocking on the door of scoring range after keeping points off the board on Miami. That's killer.
I mean, that is one of the cooler plays I've seen in a long time. Here he comes.
You never know what you're going to get with New England.
Kind of ignore him. It was almost like, was he going off to the side?
You never know what you're going to get with New England. Most unpredictable team in the league, even when they're bad. Mack throwing up top, nobody there. Not on the same page with Bourne again. Bourne again. It'd be a damn shame to not get points off this. Go 3 and out here after that play, man.
People make mistakes, and sometimes you don't get back in the game. But Demario Douglas is a lightning football player. Sometimes you just get him the football, and something good happens.
3rd and short.
Who cares? All right.
Keep it simple here.
Bradley Chubb got it. Keep him involved.
Bootleg. They don't keep it simple. Stevenson in the flat. 1st down. Missed tackle.
Left in the 3rd.
Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson, he's a player now. He can get out and good receiver. We saw that a season ago. 69 catches on the year last year, now flanked out all the way at the top of the screen.
Mack going up top. Great catch, but he didn't get both feet in. Got that going up top shit from Madden back in the day. Going up top.
Man-to-man coverage. That was New England's best receiver on the field right now. Kendrick Bourne, 2 touchdowns a week ago, going against a safety and Javon Holland. You're going to take that all day long. Here he is right here. Plenty of confidence. This is the hardest play to try and cover. In reality, Kendrick Bourne probably broke it to the outside way too soon, though. Ended up out of bounds.
Now he's on the same page with Bourne. They get about 8 yards, 3rd and 2.
Patriots have a ton of 7, 8-yard gains here tonight. They just can't stack them and get close. 3rd down coming up again.
I think you have to look at this as 4-down territory.
I agree.
To get yourself back in the game.
That blocked field goal opened up a huge opportunity here. You got to look at this as 4-down territory. We're not quite in the 4th quarter yet, but it's coming up. You haven't shown any indication tonight that you can sustain a drive, so you've got to take extra measures. They're going to run it, 3rd and 2. 1st down, just enough.
Here in the 3rd, Patriots trying to make it a 1-score game.
Yeah, you're just not seeing the push backwards against this Dolphins D-line that you got a week ago.
Zeke in the game now.
Elliott comes back in here, Chris. 5 carries, 13 yards for Elliott. We have a conversation going on. You're going to measure? It looked like he had the 1st down when he was laying down. The ball's at the 13-yard line. Touching the 13. Get a measurement out of it. Jerome Baker getting a good look, and it's pulling short. So you're going to get 4th down. Let's take another peek at it in the replay. It looks like he was past the line live and looked like a 1st down. And we'll see if Belichick will throw the challenge flag on that. Down the socket, and there it is.
Here comes Bill getting the challenge flag.
Socket will throw it, will just drop it. He's getting it from upstairs.
He's hearing it from upstairs. Could you see it?
I fucking love Bill Belichick. Right in front of the ref. He's like, fuck. Then he puts it back in the sock.
Again, the line's unofficial. It's sitting on the 13.
That looks like a 1st down to me, man.
Knee down there, and it's the ball across the 13. They'll look at it.
It's going to be hard to tell where he's at. Yeah. That's a 1st down. They really tried to mark that short. Are they fucking crazy? Coach Belichick's a fucking legend, man. They should win that challenge.
Back in Foxborough, the call stand.
The call stand. Wow, man. Get job, New England. They couldn't discern. I was worried about that before the commercial, that they wouldn't be able to definitively say, even though anybody with common sense can see he got the first down. But if you can't see the ball, they can't assume anything.
Can find the ball, but we can actually see the ball here, and it does look like it is just a hair short of the hash.
I disagree.
So not enough to
Splitting hairs on that one. New England loses a timeout in a game where they're probably going to need those timeouts. Here comes the tush push for the first down. Well, he's still going. And a flag comes in. The offsides on Miami, perhaps. They picked the flag up. Never mind. To the end zone. Intercepted. Xavier Howard. That's a pick. That's a pick. Damn. God damn. Remember, they get Jalen Ramsey back later this year. Yeah, that's a pick. Miami takes over at roughly the 2-yard line, maybe the 3. So they got a long field to dig out of there. But damn, dude, just when New England was actually starting to get some shit rolling there. Hold on, I got to set my alarms for work tomorrow now that I have to fucking go. I'll take the morning shift. Fucking those evening crowds can go fuck themselves, man. Guess it's a good thing I didn't sleep late today. I can go to bed right after this game and probably knock out pretty quick and be ready to go in the morning. Bless my heart. When the Dolphins get Jalen Ramsey back, if he's still able to recapture his prime, which he very may well still be in, if he can stay healthy, him and Howard are going to be tough to beat.
maybe even offensive pass interference, get both feet down. That is why that guy had 15 interceptions combined in 20 and 21. Just one last year, but he says, I am back.
He's got 29.
All right, New England need a turnover. Can't believe they've kept this a 2-score game. It feels like it should be worse. Oh, Waddle almost tipped that up for a pick. That ball hung in the air and nobody got to it.
For Miles Bryant. Mac Jones disappointed. His Patriots team has not made those difference-making plays as they've driven in the area where you threaten to score.
Every time that Mike McDaniel gets in a tough spot, he knows what Tua loves to do, and that is that play right there. The slant, wheel, flat, goes right to it off the goal line.
Mostert has a comma in the end zone. Tua sorting them out. It's Mostert. They'll run it to the 6-yard line. A left third down coming up in this scoreless third quarter. Miami 3 in the first, 14 in the second. Patriots lone field goal coming in the second. As the Dolphins are trying to get to 2-0 with both wins coming on the road. Remember they won in Los Angeles against the Chargers a week ago.
And this is what the Patriots do best on defense. A lot of defensive backs in the game right now. They're interchangeable. Peppers, Phillips, Duggar can play linebacker.
Big third down.
It's really hard to read this. Gotta have it right now for the New England Patriots.
To get the play off before the end of the quarter.
Tua back in the end zone. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Tyreek Hill was laying down in the secondary. I think they got tripped up together. No flag. Patriots force a 3-and-out. And still have a chance. That interception sucked, but they should get the ball with great field position here and kind of pick up where they left off. So maybe this will even out. I'll be right back. NBC's broken, I think. Their screensaver's up right now. Fourth quarter of a pretty lame football game, but man, I'm pulling for New England to make. Okay, the NBC screensaver's back. NBC, you good, fam? Obviously not. Did anybody else's NBC just go out? For the love of God, get the game back on. Okay, I was kind of creeped out there for a second. The screen kept going black, flashing the peacock and playing the NBC jingle over and over.
New England is ahead. The fall is just around the corner after an enjoyable summer. We come back to Foxborough, start the fourth quarter. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark. Rob Highland, Drew Esicon, our producer and director in the truck. Our entire Sunday night team. Patriots down 14, getting the ball back as Jake Bailey, the expat, kicks out of his own end zone.
No butt punt this time for Miami.
The Fort
Woo! Oh, hey. He made a nice attempt at a return. Dolphins did a phenomenal job covering that.
All right, Mike, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Sky Cam. We go inside the game. I always love showing the big guys here. And it has been the big guys of the Miami Dolphins with a redemption week. First, Zach Sealer, now Raekwon Davis. Then it turns into Christian Wilkins. Those guys up front got a little embarrassed a week ago against the Chargers, and they have controlled this game throughout to this point.
When you say redemption, 234 rushing yards allowed last week, only 42 this week, which made 46 now. On a gain of 4 for Ramondre Stevenson as he's stopped by Cater Kovu with corners for the Dolphins.
And Mike, I have to at least make mention of the fact that Christian Gonzalez made that play on the goal line, the rookie on defense. That was some play.
Nice throw. Here comes Miami again, trying to put a drive together. It's all they can do.
On that one, that's the longest Patriots offensive play tonight.
And I thought all along that we would see more of these tight ends. It just is a comfortable throw for Mac Jones. We haven't seen much of Gesicki either, and he's a good route runner.
Look out. Oh, what a throw. Juju makes a great sideline catch in front of Eli Apple. Lol. That almost got a smile out of Belichick. I saw the beginning of a smile. It's like his face was fighting him on it.
One of his better plays of the night. He needs something explosive.
He's taking some shots downfield to try to make explosive plays. They just haven't connected on any of them. Pressure, sacked.
As you mentioned, Andrew Van Ginkel joined Christian Wilkins as they combine on that one. And there are no huddles for the celebration. He's short-circuited.
Christian Wilkins just so quick inside. He just makes a
I bet he is.
here and gets right around.
Ooh, screen to Juju and they lose more yardage. Ball came out. They rule him down. Howard came away with that one too. And now New England's on a 3rd and 15. You got to be thinking 4 downs here if you can get some good yardage here on this 3rd down.
He saw that the whole way and just gave a little ground that went right through his fingertips, or else he would have had 6 points for himself.
50-year man out of Wisconsin is Van Ginkel. He's drafted in the 5th round. One of those guys with special teams, made an impact, kept earning playing time, versatility inside and outside. But Jalen Phillips, he's been an edge guy tonight. He's done the job.
Mack kind of panicked there. He's going to run it, and a flag comes in. Mack gets the first, but I doubt it counts. He didn't get the first. He's close to it, but I don't think it counts. New England tonight, 3 steps forward, 5 steps back.
As you said, nothing explosive from New England.
Holding on the defense. Automatic 1st down for New England. I noticed the flag didn't come in near the offensive line. It came in the secondary, but I thought somebody might have been holding downfield when they saw that Mack took off. But, yeah, it was the defense. That's not really a hold, but Mack got the 1st down with his legs anyway, so it's a moot point.
It just doesn't feel like it's been much of an even match, but here they are with a chance, and they're in the bunch formation now.
The already battle-hardened Patriots 2 weeks into the season. Great run by Stevenson here.
7-yard line, David Long Jr. holding on. Good run of a half dozen there.
Ramondre Stevenson is likely your best player on this offense. It just hasn't shown up yet in the first couple of weeks of the season, and you wonder now, we're in the 4th quarter, people are a little tired. Does Bill Belichick want to turn around and give the ball to his best player and give him a chance to go score a touchdown?
Mack on a quarterback draw, and then throws it. Touchdown, Hunter Henry. That's a great play design. Fake it to the running back. Mack fakes like he's going to run, gets to the edge, and finds Hunter Henry in the end zone. That's crazy. One-score game. Awesome play. Finally put one together here. Mack has played a good game outside of the interception. He really has. That was a very clever play. New England's had to pull some tricks in this game to stay in it. 17-10 Miami with 11:20 to go. Come hell or high water, New England is going to make you earn it. You might be better than them. The Dolphins are clearly much better. New England's going to make you fight for it. They will not lay down. They will never roll over and die. Game has no business being a one-score game. This guy said Justin Fields is going to be the most athletic person to ever work at T-Mobile. Next Sunday night, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, God. You thought this game was dull. You ain't seen nothing yet, kids. Should be a hoot. Boy, we get back-to-back Steelers primetime games. I know we're all just so fucking hyped for that. Oh, we're so hyped for that, aren't we? More Najee Harris 1-yard runs, please.
At the 35 with the kickoff hat.
Legal formation. Kicking team number
That's going to be a weird one next week.
5-yard penalty will be added to the touchback spot. First down.
All right, now, Chris, let's go back to the touchdown.
Mac Jones looks pretty pissed for the guy who threw the touchdown to get him back in the game.
Let's start out here. Once you go beyond this 1-yard area here, you cannot block and then catch a pass. There's no doubt in my mind that Mac Jones had a running play on where he was going to keep it. And you just saw a reaction from Hunter Henry. There was also a lineman downfield not engaged in a block. A couple of illegal things.
Tua almost dropped the high snap. They get it to Mostert, and he's making guys miss. And he gets 8 yards.
8 yards. Again, snap issues, a couple last week. Second one here. Tua.
Yeah, they've had 2 snap problems in this game, but they've held on to them.
This is a massive massive play here for Miami. If they started this drive after giving up the touchdown with a negative play, -7, 8, whatever yards, Tua somehow gets it, and Mostert does the rest of it to give them a positive play. That's almost amazing they were able to pull that off.
Ooh, first down to 45.
45-yard line. 6th year at Notre Dame. Smythe.
Here it is. They just dress it up. It's the same play here. You're going to get motion across here. You're going to end up with a slant, a wheel, and the flat play. And once again, when everything's on the line and you got to have it for this offense, they probably run that play 7 or 8 times already here tonight.
It's like a triangle offense, huh?
That's it, like the old Lakers.
Triangle, bitch.
Sit next to Hubie Brown here. We're talking triangle offense and basketball. It's my man from the 45. Here's Tua.
Tua, moon ball, intercepted.
The rookie Christian Gonzalez, who is having another impact game.
Damn.
Matthew Judon brought some pressure as well.
Welcome to the NFL, Christian Gonzalez. First of all, backed up on the goal line. He made the
One-on-one with Tyreek Hill makes the pick.
vertical to make that one, to flip around, find the football, and make a play. What a
Oh, the
grand
Patriots just
pass.
find a way to stress you out.
Christian Gonzalez and a great draft pick.
Starting at their own 14, though. Long road to hoe here.
Gonzalez.
Ow! Incomplete. That's incomplete.
I assume, yes it is, an incomplete forward pass on that one.
Juju got leveled like that was Von Bell or something.
Smelled that one out right away.
It's really the responsibility of that slot receiver to get out and make that play. But for Gonzalez, that was...
There is hope in Gillette Stadium.
I've seen some good plays, some good interceptions. That's Tyreek Hill out there. You're a rookie, and that was fantastic.
Hope lives in New England for now. Nope. Mac Jones just got crushed back at the 4-yard line. So much for hope.
And Saxon, Andrew Van Ginkel.
I don't know what to say. Somebody's going to get Wally pipped out here tonight. Andrew Van Ginkel going right around
Damn.
Calvin Anderson, and he has been making plays all night. If he'd have caught that one ball in which he almost had to pick 6, no telling what kind of night he's had. He may be making a permanent move out to that edge. He's been terrific.
So this brings up 3rd and 20 for a Patriots team that has no pass completion over 13 yards.
3rd and 20. No way. Oh! Jasicki had a step, and Mac just missed it and throwing on the run. Oh, man.
Forcing the 3 and out.
That didn't work. That was a heck of a throw.
That was a great
He
throw.
was moving hard to his left and got that thing.
I like that this Rodgers throws against the Cardinals in the playoffs 8 years ago.
Don't think all that often about, here we go, right out here. You're going to wheel back up the field, and Mac on the move made that throw pretty darn close.
Really good kick from
What a punt. But where's the coverage team? He outkicked the coverage.
Really got ahead of Steve Cohen. And Chris Ford, one of the top special teamers for the Patriots, took him out. Well, good field position for Miami. Take over at the Patriots 42. 51.
Their game, 17-10. Prepare my bed for bed because I didn't think I was going to be going to bed after this game, but things change. Feel like a backup quarterback that didn't expect to see playing time, but I'm being put in the game in the morning, so. Be honest, I literally don't know what the fuck I'm going to do at the store tomorrow because There's nothing to stock. You have to just be recovering all day. That's going to be boring. That's a boring fucking day right there, brother. I tell you what. Even though I'm tired, I was thinking about playing some Spider-Man or Texas Chainsaw Massacre after this game, but I guess that'll be tomorrow night. Okay, everything's prepared for me to go to bed straight after this game.
Years in the league, 13 times captain, 3 times a champ. Matthew Slater furious on the sideline. Chris, here's why.
Damn, they blocked Slater out of the state of Massachusetts.
Right at the end of this play, he felt like he was blocked in the back, probably was. Instead, on the exchange, the Miami Dolphins.
Miami gets the ball at the New England 43. Can close the game out right here with a short field. And Mostert is gone. Touchdown, Miami. 2-score lead again. I said they were going to maybe close it out here, and I meant run clock off and then get some points, but 43-yard run. They just went ahead and got the points.
Outside zone, and then both touchdowns come on inside zone plays. Watch the double team inside.
Tom Brady-esque drive by Tua there.
Mostert goes untouched into the end zone. They don't do it very often, but their touchdowns tonight and their big plays have come on the inside zone, not the outside zone.
So the Miami ground game comes up with the loudest play of the night. Sanders adds the extra point.
24-10, Miami with 8:45 to go. We're really going right back to commercial, aren't we? Barry McCockiner. Mac Jones has now led his offense to enough points to win Super Bowls 53 and 55. Man, nobody gives a fuck when I stream football. It's kind of funny that I still insist on streaming it.
Tonight, I asked him if he's done anything different training-wise this offseason to prepare for another season at age 31. He told me he's put on more muscle and is purposely heavier, but said, you need to remember, I didn't get real action in the league until year 4 or 5, so I still have a lot of tread on my tires. He said, I may be 31, but I play like I'm 25.
It's a good point, Melissa. He was with 6 teams before his 5 years in San Francisco. Remember, he had that massive playoff game, the second most rushing yards in an NFL playoff game. He had 220 back in 2019 on the ground. So Miami's trying to get to the shoe, and they have not been a part of the lead pack in the AFC East marathon of late. Tommy and the guys have been ahead of Rex and Chad Bennington and Fitzy over there. Fitz has been with all these teams. But then of late, Buffalo has had a late kick and got past Heartbreak Hill to success. And as of today's late games, the Bills are the favorite in the AFC East, then the Dolphins, then the Patriots, and then the Jets. But those odds likely will change with a Miami win here in the next 8:44 if they can hold on.
Good throw by Mack there. Not sure if it's going to matter much in the grand scheme of things here, but good throw.
Pass interference. Defense number 33. That penalty's declined. Is over the play. Second down.
Okay, just short of the first down.
They didn't take the penalty to get the first. What?
For Chris, this AFC East, a lot of headlines. The injury to Aaron Rodgers changes a lot. But what we've seen out of Miami these first 2 weeks on the road is very impressive.
Well, what I had to see tonight was their defense play better than what we saw. And we have seen a huge jump in what they've done defensively. But remember, if they come out of here with the win, that's 2-0, both games on the road, and they have 4 of their last 5 games at the end of the season at home. This sets up very nicely if you're a Miami Dolphins fan with what you're seeing out here.
Got off to a good start last year, chance to do it again. That play was a first down. They took the penalty to take the first down.
I'm about to say, why wouldn't you take the penalty to make it a first down? Blitz, gets it out quick, gets some yards. Being down a timeout right now really sucks.
He targeted 4 times. That's his 3rd catch on the night. Plenty of time. Patriots have 2 timeouts. 68, Antonio Muffy in there at right guard. Change up front as that pass is incomplete.
Pass interference on Eli Apple. Another free first down and a clock stop for New England.
Eli's trying to sell that it's uncatchable to the official.
And that's when the receiver turns around and says, yeah, it was uncatchable because you tackled me.
Pass interference. Defense number 33.
It's on Eli Apple. Everybody laugh.
It's one of those fouls you go, why? Because you don't really gain anything, right? I mean, even if he catches it. I get it. He was trying to back off, but he didn't really tackle.
I think you said it. Why? Well, I was at a penalty. It wasn't. The 46, here's Jones. Stevenson, surrounded by 3 Dolphins. Dumped down.
Not much there.
9-yard line here. What could work for the Patriots here at this point, Chris?
Well, the problem is that between the way the Dolphins and Vic Fangio wants to play, which is with those 2 deep safeties, you can't really get down the field, so you have to be patient, and the league plays to that as well.
Wow. Overthrow. Nearly intercepted.
Step for step to coverage with Xavier Howard. They'll bring up 3rd down halfway through this 4th quarter.
It was a perfect read that time by Mac Jones. They did get into this quarter half. So they're playing quarters over here, run somebody up the field. That means there's nobody in the middle of the field because they're playing that cover 2 defense on the other side. Deshaun Elliott tried to get across, but there was room to get that one in there. Good read that time by Mac Jones.
7, here comes Miami with pressure. Jones bails.
Great throw on 3rd down. Parker's the main man tonight. He seems to be reliable. I had him on my fantasy team one year when he played for Miami.
Perfectly done. That was pretty.
Hunter Henry, gain of 6.
I tell you, this offensive line for the Patriots, with their 2 regular guards back in the game, they've been getting better as the game goes along, especially in the pass protection.
Draw, big run in the red zone. 6:47 to go and counting.
44 yards now on the night. That was his longest run of the game, 13.
Got to get it done quick, being down that one timeout.
6.5 to go. Davidson.
Oh. Gain of 7.
Feels so much like last week's game for New England against
Double team blocking here. Look at the big guys now starting to get some push that they didn't get. Good double team up to the linebacker. Give your big back a chance.
Mafia in there over at right guard. And Jones getting them organized. Parker saying, what do I got? Give me a call. Let's go down. Do something. Runs, directs.
What a catch by Juju at the 2. He had to come back for that. That would have been a touchdown if he didn't have to come back for it.
Mac Jones that time, I think.
Another great play by Mac Jones.
Realized it wasn't that. Then just created, gave him the old hitchhiking signal, and it worked.
Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson. It's a 1-score game again. They will not go away. And they scored quick. 9 plays in about 3 minutes. And they got 5:25 to go, a couple timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Just got to make a stop and have a chance.
I tell you, the no-huddle offense is starting to take its toll here. They're leaving their defensive linemen out there, and you can see them wearing down here in the 4th quarter. Long drive, no-huddle offense. Good sequence there for the Pats.
Chad Riley kicks his extra points off the left hash.
24-17. Still not over.
7-point game. 5:25 to go. Your thoughts?
Patriots are clearly outmatched, but hanging tough. No question they're outmatched in this game.
night, 5 for 40 with a long of 15. Why? Well, he's been covered. You know who's been covering him? You're going to see number 6 a lot. Christian Gonzalez out there underneath Tyreek Hill in some of the toughest coverage. This was a huge play to get right in his hip pocket. So let's acknowledge Christian Gonzalez.
Tyreek Hill only has 5 catches for 40 yards, but he did score a touchdown tonight.
In that mix as well.
Get the lid on the cheetah here tonight.
For now, we still got 5 minutes to go. You never know when he might break one off.
This is a lot like last week's game. If you watch the Patriots and Eagles, Patriots kept trying to put the ball back in the game. Got the ball back late with a chance. Now we'll see what their defense can do. We'll also see if Tua and the Dolphins can come up with one of those drives that really good offense.
Put the game away, Miami. I dare you. You can put the game away. The game is in your hands still. 7-point lead. Your ball. 5 minutes. What do you got?
Start running the ball. This first down play really significant. I'm going to guess because everybody in New England's probably thinking running play here. Mike McDaniel, who's been wigging when they've been wagging all night long, probably starts off with a run here.
And they wave it off. Timeout, Miami. Come on, Patriots fans. Get fucking loud. Remember when you guys used to actually give a shit about your team? Bandwagoners.
I thought you said something to me during the break that's really cool. We're going to start getting a reputation here as we go through of a really good play caller as well.
There's no question some of the things he did with the touchdown down on the goal line, but he just brings a uniqueness and an honesty into that clubhouse that the players really respond to. It's not somebody talking down to them. He's like one of them, and they have great faith, and he's very open in his own humanity of what's happened in his life, and that makes them even more connected.
25 is a run inside with most
Gain of 5.
30-yard line. You speak of his battle with alcoholism that he's been very public about. He's also, as he's gone through those difficulties, earned the trust of his players in the locker room because he's shown those vulnerabilities, but also connects with them in a solid way as individuals.
But he comes out of the Shanahan tree. And that man right there is a teacher of fundamental football, as much as Bill Belichick is on the other side.
That carry took Mostert over 100. Tyreek takes off. Tua looks that way, comes back.
Oh! Thought they had a shot at a pick there, and a flag comes in. Come on. I disagree.
Back over there. They're out there. Look at Jalen Waddle as he was turned around and got hit. Miami Medical
The Chase Elliott fans are bad, man.
on the wide receiver.
We know this.
Belichick say he's
That shouldn't be a flag. Waddle's injured. Hopefully he shakes it off. But that shouldn't be a fucking flag.
the receiver.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I disagree.
15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Great play by Judon and not playing the ball at the tail end of that.
Okay.
That is as good as it gets for Matthew Judon, and there's the contact on the tail end.
And here's the good news. Waddle is up and walking off under his own power.
I think Waddle might go into concussion protocol.
It's a helmet, and if you're on the New England side, you say, well, how does he know that Waddle's head is going to be there as he's coming over for the tackle?
Put him in the blue tent and check him.
He has to avoid that contact right there.
That is part of what they've talked
Belichick's coming unglued here.
incensed about that, but as you pointed out, Terry, that's the way they call that play. And it gives Miami a first down to 45 with 4:37 left. As they look at Waddle in the blue tent.
And Mostert breaks another one off. 11 yards. When they need it most.
He motioned a huge running on 112 yards now.
You know, Mike Gesicki is now playing for the Patriots, and Durham Smythe is in there at tight end. And one of the reasons is that Mike McDaniel knows he has to have somebody that can block on the edge. The edge runs mean everything to this style of offense. And because they just needed a bigger body blocker type of personality, that's exactly why Jerome Smythe is playing that tight end position.
Smythe played every snap in week 1. 44, the fullback Ingold.
You just feel like New England spent this whole game just a step behind, man. And we got a fight.
I believe, and that's why the whistles come quickly to separate those two guys. Now, 3:38, Patriots have 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
We're getting down to crunch time right here because if you're the Miami
Dolphins are on the verge of finishing this thing off, but we've been saying that for the last 45 minutes, it seems.
Patriots have to stop them from making this first down.
Second and 8, Ingold the motion, Mostert the carry.
Damn, Mostert's got the hot hand. It's going to be third and about a yard and a half, maybe.
Chris, a field goal from here is 53 yards. That is well within Sanders' range.
And there aren't many teams that can do this to the New England Patriots. They bring those defensive tackles inside the offensive tackles, and they play tough. You're not supposed to be able to run between the tackles against New England, and yet it has been those plays tonight that have really been the difference makers.
I know Mostert had the big 43-yarder, but they're 146 yards on the ground tonight from Miami. Huge play here, 3rd and 1.
Tua fumbled the fucking snap. He recovered it, but he lost yardage. Oh, man. Another bad snap for Miami. That's the 3rd one in the game. They got lucky on the first 2. That one cost them. They're thinking about going for it here.
In that situation, just picked it up, and they just continue in big situations to mishandle the snap.
Wonder what Miami will do here.
I believe in professional football, you can see it as much as we've seen it out of the Dolphins in the first 2 weeks.
And here comes the kicker. They're going to kick it. To try to go up by 10. It's a long field goal, man. Sanders is 4 for 12 on field goal attempts of longer than 50 yards. This is a 55-yarder, but I don't blame them for trying this. He shanked it. The kick is no good. The Patriots will get the ball with 2 timeouts, 2 minutes, down by 7. Unreal. These fuckers will not go away. Of course, you're going to want to try to go to overtime and have to work tomorrow, you bastards.
If this is a distraction because he got caught with it the last time, can you really just focus in on that kick, knowing that it was so easily blocked last time? So even though it wasn't effective, you just wonder out of the corner of his eye.
Patriots pulling all the tricks out, man. And they're starting at the 45. I can't help but root for them. They're grinding it out. Short throw to Bourne. Didn't get much. Probably hit the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes and 2 timeouts.
As they did a week ago when they took on the Eagles here and got stopped because the rookie Tayshaun Boutte, who is not in the lineup tonight.
If New England somehow wins this fucking game,
Yeah, what did Bill tell us?
somehow.
We just couldn't make the plays that we had to make at the end of the game, and here we are again. And I'm thinking Mike McDaniel's thinking, I can't believe they have a chance to go down and tie or win this game. I wonder if they were to score, what would Belichick do? Would he go for 2? I mean, all night long, you kind of felt like offensively that the Dolphins had a little edge. be an interesting call.
It would.
The Falcons had to make some tough calls today in their game, and the Patriots might be headed for the same scenario.
This will be second down as we come out of the 2-minute warning.
Got the ball back with a chance, man. Second week in a row. They almost beat the Eagles last week. Bourne over the middle to the Miami 40. No huddle here. Mack is on fire right now.
I think he's much more comfortable running this than out of the huddle.
As long as the offensive line holds up. Oh, and just as I say that, he gets swamped. Quit celebrating. The Patriots are running no huddle here.
Denver comes in with a big play.
You knew Chubb had to end up having a big night out here tonight because he was missing his running mate Jalen Phillips on the other side.
That was a big play.
Fourth sack of the night for the Dolphins. Patriots need to get to the 29 to get a first down. Jones throws in a run.
Into traffic. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the back.
Looking for Hunter Henry. 3rd and 18.
1:01 to go.
Well, you really need something here where your guy is running. I mean, I know it's going to be tough to get in behind him, but if you can have some kind of a play, a slant, something where they're running up the field, make somebody miss, you got to get, you need a solid 10, 12 yards right here.
And they're doing it with the 2 tight end package. 4 in the pattern. Jones throws in the middle. It's
Unbelievable throw. He held on. It's 4th down, but at least it's manageable now. I'd take a timeout here.
and New England will stop it.
57 seconds. It's 4th and about 4. So it's manageable.
Got it there.
Ball's going to come loose.
It hit the defender's hand, and he pinned it back to his body. That's a catch. That's a catch.
Point of the ball, I think, comes down on the orange glove of Kohu and never touches the ground.
Could that be ruled? That's a really interesting.
That's a
thing,
catch.
because Kohu looked like he had possession for a brief second on it. Now he really.
He never did. He didn't have his. He can't have possession with an arm. The ball landed on top of the defender's hand. Jasecki pulled it in. 4th and 4. Put a minute. There's a minute on the clock. All that pressure up the middle. Oh, Jasecki! Laterals! Oh, my God! Go! Oh, I think he's just short. Or did they get it? That's an unbelievable play if they got that first down. They say first down. Hurry up, New England. You know they're going to stop and review this. Jasecki caught the ball a half yard short of the sticks, got yanked backwards, lateral to an offensive lineman who plowed through and maybe got the first down. Oh, my God.
Disaster the Patriots had in Vegas last year. Pitching the ball back, it was returned for a game-winning touchdown on the final.
Oh, it's so close.
The thing they could have called was that they blew the whistle.
No, they did not blow the whistle. Fuck off, Collinsworth.
Then Gesicki has the right to make that.
That's maybe a first down.
Terry McCauley's watching the replay back with us. Terry, I'll bring you in here. See what we're looking at.
So basically, when
He's right on the sticks.
The ball reached the line of game. I think it's short. But we're out in space, which makes it very difficult to overturn.
Out in space.
Oh, give him the first. That was brilliant.
Big line like the 5.
New England's been fucked on every call in this game.
Kind of thinking about Dan Connolly. Remember the offensive lineman who had that kickoff return here in Foxborough? This might be the greatest run with the ball by a Patriot offensive lineman since then.
What a catch by the lineman. Strange made a great catch. Please pause this here.
29. He's trying to get to. The knee is down there. And Does that ball reach the 29? And is there enough evidence to clearly say it's short?
You can't see the hash
New England's been totally fucked on every call in this game, dude.
You know, Mike, as we look at it, when that knee's down, you look at his elbow, it's not to the hash yet. If you look at the line to gain,
This could go either way.
it does appear to be short, and they very well may have enough to reverse this.
This camera's
It's
looking
got to be
down.
clear and obvious.
Yes, Terry. This camera's looking down the 29.
I think it's short.
Be 100% certain that is shy of that hash on the other side. And it looks like this is going to flip. We see
Really?
the side starting to bring the offense
Oh
out
my
celebrate.
God.
Even though Sean's
Every close call in this game went in the favor of the Dolphins. It's crazy.
to each sideline.
What an effort by New England, man.
Communication with each other.
After review, the runner was down short of the line to gain at the 29-yard line.
Well, that went over well. Miami takes over and the game's done. Take one knee, 24-17 final. Damn, man.
At the end of the game, it come down to inches. It's Goody last week. Not
New England is so close to winning these first two games.
by inches shy of the 29.
Fucking hell.
And the Dolphins are going to come away with this one. So Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots will fall to 0-2.
The Dolphins fumbled the snap on the kneel down.
2001.
Did you see that?
What happened that year? They
They're not talking about the Dolphins on victory formation fucked up the snap and almost fumbled.
Melissa will talk with the star of the game and Chris
Game's
Roberts
over.
into next
Clock will
Sunday
run down
in
here.
Las Vegas, Steelers and Raiders. And the Miami Dolphins will head back to South Florida and they'll go on the road
24-17, Miami Dolphins.
games of the season.
Brutal loss for New England. I think this is more brutal than last week.
Last year with Belichick gets the victory here. Gets the win in Foxborough.
I'm so sad.
Belichick remains at 298 wins.
All right, kids, Dolphins win. I got to go to work in the morning, even though I shouldn't have to, but
19 away from passing
we're
Don
fucking with the schedule this week, so.
at the top of the all-time
See you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Football, maybe some Spider-Man or something when I get home.